Watch that. I know you're cheering, man. Yeah. Yeah, we got Carson. Yeah. Woo.
All right.
Reaper, what's up? It was nice where it lasted, man. Unfortunately, like Washington football fans, it's back to reality. What is up, everybody? It's your man Eagle Chan One. I got my boy where you hiding, aka the other side of the podcast. We haven't done this in a while. You know what I'm saying? Hiding like a champ podcast. I don't even know what number. I'm not even gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? But what's up, man? How you doing, man? How free agency's coming along? I've been working. I'm off for a while. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I needed a break. Got a new fresh hat. So, hey, got to get some money. Got to spend some money. Hey, I'm excited. There's some things that the Eagles, things that have happened. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the Russell Wilson trade to Denver. I mean, I'm glad the Eagles did not give that up. I'm sorry. What did they give up again? They gave up Noah Fant. They gave up Shelby Harris. They gave up a first-round pick this year. I think they gave up 2 seconds.
No, they gave 2 first. They gave 2 first, 2 seconds, and a fourth. No, a fifth.
And Shelby Harris and Drew Lock. So if you want to look at what the Eagles would have give up, Darius Slay, Jalen Hurts.
And all 3 of those first.
You might throw in Devontae Smith in there. Because I don't think they would take in Rager. Maybe Miles Sanders would have been in the package. I'm sorry, I don't think it's worth it. And people want to talk about Deshaun Watson. Watson's not coming here. And I want to be real with you. Would I take Deshaun Watson over Hurts? Absolutely, 100% all day. I would. But it's unrealistic. Metcalf is more realistic than getting Deshaun Watson.
Yes.
I'm going to be real with you. Getting DK Metcalf is more realistic than acquiring Deshaun Watson. I'm just being real with you. It's not the fact I hate him. You know my opinion with Deshaun Watson. The guy has won one playoff game. I have not seen him. Like, he's a good quarterback. No question, I'm not taking nothing away from him. But he's not. He already said he didn't want to come to Philly. I don't know why people are sitting there thinking otherwise. I told you from the beginning. I said it. Russell Wilson wasn't coming to Philly. People told me. I made the video saying they wouldn't trade him in the conference. Washington offered more than the Broncos. They didn't trade him because they're in the conference. But I don't know football. Eagle Chin One's a stupid motherfucker. Don't know football. Never seen a football skin in their life. You listen to all these bloggers, all of them, the Jeff McClains, who get paid to lie, who get paid to tell not the truth, who get paid to show you some tell you some BS blogging story of how the Eagles were so interested. They did put in a request of the trade. Obviously, it wasn't enough because Russell Wilson didn't want to go, and Seattle didn't think it was enough. So I'm glad the Russell Wilson rumors are over.
Eagles, we kind of need to switch this direction of the channel over to gingivitis real quick.
We'll get there. Eventually, we'll get there. Because I don't want to talk about Ginger stepbrother. I don't want to talk about him. We'll talk about him a little bit later. I call him the redhead stepbrother or step. I call him that. You know what I'm saying? Carson Wentz to the Washington football team. I love it, man. Because the guy is horrible. I cannot wait. Now I know a lot of Eagle content creators are probably laughing. Now there's some Eagle fans who want Carson Wentz back. Why? The guy there was a rumor going around that he wanted us to lose the Super Bowl. I'm so glad that bum is out of here. I'm so glad that garbage, weak ass, pussified quarterback is no longer here. And I've been a Carson Wentz fanboy for a while. I don't respect the dude. I think the dude's a quitter. I think this dude is a definition of a sore loser. And if you want that type of quarterback in your locker room, go check your posts because it clearly is not up to date. Listen, does Jalen Hurts have the best arm than Carson Wentz? No. Is Jalen Hurts the best quarterback right now? No. I definitely would take Deshaun. If I could pick one quarterback right now, and if I didn't have to give up anything, it would be Deshaun Watson, obviously. But that's not reality in Philadelphia. Howie Roseman's not going to trade all of that for Watson. If Watson gets cleared, he will be a Panther. I'm telling you, mark it down in your books. He will be a Carolina Panther. Christian McCaffrey will be traded to Texans. It will be a huge package. And I'm going to tell you what they're going to give up. It's going to be child's play than what Denver's going to give up. Okay? Now, we don't have to worry about Washington getting the quarterback because that's what everybody was focused on was Washington getting Deshaun. We got to jump on them. Well, Washington's not getting Deshaun. They got Carson instead. They thought they were getting the quarterback, and instead they got the quarterback they thought was good, but he isn't anymore. And that's just being real. Washington's a dumpster fire, a bum city. You know what I'm saying? No one who even knows who they are. They don't exist anymore. Carson Wentz is a complete bum. I'm not scared of that dude. I don't think Eagle fans should be scared of that dude. We are going to blow the doors off that team. I'm telling you right now. And it's so funny. I showed you a post. You know what's so funny? Those stats of Carson Wentz year one is identical to year two of Jalen Hurts. But I don't hear people saying we should have got rid of. I don't hear people saying we should got rid of Carson Wentz after year one.
Yeah.
I would love you for to put it up. Because I think people want to tell, but they want to talk about Watson's stats. Oh, you don't want to talk about stats anymore when it comes to Jalen Hurts. It's so funny when I can, change the subject. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to hear that. But if y'all talk about Watson did this, he had 27 touchdowns, I don't care. Does it translate to wins? Am I winning a championship with them if I get them? No. Then I don't care. If its stats really matter, then why are you bashing Jalen Hurts? And listen, I criticized Jalen Hurts when he needed to be criticized. I've tore him up big time. I've given him big dose of big dose of shit. But I've also praised him. There's a lot of Eagle fans who just hate him for no reason. They hate him if he does good. They hate him if he does bad. They hate him anywhere. He can walk down the park and they'll still find a way to hate him.
Look at your screen.
Those are the fans that I can't respect. Instead of hating on your quarterback, let's hope he's good. Because if he's not good, the reality is we wasted a second-round pick on him. The reality is if he's not good, we're in trouble. Because Watson does not want to come here. He flatters his location is not going to be in Philadelphia. He's not going to be in the Eagles uniform. Okay? This ain't Madden. You can't just trade for someone. He has a trade clause. He also has a contract on his hands. If you trade for Watson, you're not going to be able to get more players. And you're not going to be able to sign your players. So when Devontae Smith needs a new deal, you're not going to be able to pay him. You watch Dallas go through a cap hell. Look what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Look what they're doing. They can't sign that much. They're going to be in cap hell for a while. Dak's contract didn't even hit yet. Wait till it hits. Look at the Rams. They're not going to be able to sign anybody. They can try to get someone, but it's not going to be likely. You watch so many teams go through cap hell. We watched our team go through cap hell where we couldn't even sign our players that we wanted. Why do you want to be in the situation that we were just in? And now I understand just Sean Watson is a good quarterback. No question about it. And if he was the right price, I'd all four jump on it and without no doubt. I think Deshaun Watson is a good quarterback. No question about it. Do I think he's top 5? No. I think he's top 10. He's top 15. But top 5? No, I don't think he's top 5. I think he needs everything around him. And I don't think we have that. If I'm Deshaun Watson, I'm not going to go to Philly. I'm going to go to Carolina. I'm going to go to Pittsburgh. I'm going to go to Tampa Bay. I'm going to go to somewhere where they're going to have weapons. You know what I'm saying? Seattle's also interested in getting Watson. Good luck with that. I don't think Watson going to take his trade clause to Seattle anymore. They just got rid of Bobby Wagner. And this goes back to, I'm going after DK Metcalf. If I'm the Eagles right now and I just watch Carson Wentz get traded to Washington, I'm picking up the phone and I'm calling Seattle and I'm giving my first-round pick for the 19th overall. And people say, well, I want to give up. That's what's going to have to take to get Metcalf. Because, listen, Seattle's not trading him for a second. I want Metcalf in Philadelphia because I don't care what anybody says. I love how people sit there and say, well, someone told me I was eating at Slack. Shout to them. Very good cheesesteaks, by the way. Check them out if you ever in Levittown, right? And this one guy told me, well, Metcalf is trash. I don't want him. Well, why is that? Well, he was in my fantasy. He's terrible. I don't give a fuck about your fantasy. When I see him on the field and he's catching the ball, I could give two shits about your fantasy. If he is out there balling, let me know because I'll bring him in. Stickhead Metcalf, when I watch him, he's a bully. He's an intimidating person. He is what Philly is all about. Bully, money hungry, and blue collar city. I watched that man bully Marshawn Lattimore like a little boy. A little boy took his lunch money. I don't give a fuck about the old fantasy. I want winners. I'm tired of people talking about, he's a diva. And you'd rather have J.J. Arcega-Whiteside?
Or Juju?
The TikTok dancer. No, thank you. Give me DK Metcalf. I'll swing for the fences, baby. That's the one thing about me is I don't hold back. I don't care what anybody says. I made a video about us getting a Le'Veon Bell, which fell on my face. I made a video about getting Jalen Ramsey. Fell on my face. I take chances so people can come and say, oh, you remember when Eagle Champ said we should trade for DK Metcalf? Look at him now. He's a fucking idiot. So what's up, Big D? I am. Big D in the chat. Metcalf is a total bully wideout that can grab. I mean, you can send him the link. I'll bring him Big D in here. If you want to come in the link, let me know because you are part of this podcast. You just, I didn't know you wanted to come. If you want to come back, let me know. I mean, I'll bring him in back because I want to hear his input too. I don't give a fuck about pieces. He told me, well, DK is weak. He can't run routes. You sure you ain't watching J.J. Arcega-Whiteside? Because when I watch DK, he can run routes. I don't know where people got the notion he can't run routes at. Where do y'all get that information from? Let me know because when I watch him, he runs routes.
Oh, and he drops a bunch of balls. Remember that Eagles champ?
He dropped 4 out of how many Rager has dropped? No. How many's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside dropped? You count them out and you pair them to Metcalf, but I bet it's not even close. I want monsters, dude. Not little puppies, not little doggies, not little kids.
Not little people.
It's a grown man sport.
Not people we haven't even heard of yet. We need dogs here.
People want to draft a receiver over Metcalf. You'd rather get a guy who's not even proven in the league over a guy who's proven? Like, make that make sense, Eagle fans.
I'll tell you.
24 years old. Huh?
I'll tell you what do make sense. You draft a wide receiver, yes, but you also go after a guy named Metcalf who is a vet. You need a vet and a rookie wide receiver. That's what you need to do if you're the Eagles.
And people worried about his contract, man. Listen, we are able to pay him. The beauty of cap space. When you have cap space, you can afford players like that. Listen, we made Darius Slay's contract affordable even though we didn't have any. So I don't want to hear that he has 1 year deal. All right, I'll lock him up right now. Let me know because I know what he's going to bring. I don't got to see a year of him. I know what he's going to bring. This ain't Alshon Jeffrey coming off an injury and we're going to see, this ain't a guy who's injured. This ain't a guy who fell off. This is a guy who just had a Pro Bowl last year, I believe.
And if cap space doesn't work, last resort, we use draft capital. We could use some of those draft picks. I don't want to do it, but
listen, man, you're going to have to give up a first.
Whatever it's I'm in it. But as long as we're only giving up 1 first for them, that's it.
I mean, listen, man. At this point, do you really want Howard Roseman drafting first-round picks knowing he's going to trade for draft bums? I mean, knowing Howard Roseman, he'll draft a fucking quarterback. I mean, and that's another thing, man. The Eagles are obviously going to be interesting quarterback. I expect it because that's what good teams usually do. They do expect. But my logic is we made offer for Russell Wilson. You just said to Jalen Hurts he was your guy. And you go in there. That means that the Eagles are not totally sold on Jalen Hurts. And to me, it's like, okay, what's your plan? Because that to me is the Eagles going to be timid to take a quarterback if he's on the board? Because you made an offer for Russell Wilson. And if Russell Wilson agreed to trade his clause to Philadelphia, it would have went through. I promise you Russell Wilson would have been a Philadelphia Eagle. And I got to keep it real on both sides. I can't say, the Eagles are always on Jalen Hurts. They're with Jalen Hurts. I said, no, that wasn't the case because they wouldn't have made an offer for Russell Wilson. That means someone in the building thinks otherwise. And Howie Roseman has been rumored that he doesn't like Jalen Hurts, even though he drafted the dude.
Yeah.
I mean, when I hear they made offer, well, what do you mean offer? Would they offered a 4th-round pick for him or 2nd-round pick, Andre Dillard? Or did they offer 3 first-round picks for him? I don't know what the offer was, but I'm sure it was probably big. And you know what? Russell Wilson is a guy that I would not be surprised the Eagles offered for him because he's a guy that the Eagles been wanting for a while. The white whale that Howie Roseman loved, which we probably would have ruined him. And we probably would have had the exact same situation as Jalen Hurts currently right now. Eagle fans are impatient. They would want him instantly to be a starter. Eagle fans, they're impatient and they want a quarterback badly. And I'm a guy who wants to trust and develop a quarterback the right way. Because when you bring a quarterback in, they got to learn a new system. Number one, they got to be fit to be in Philadelphia. You can't just bring a quarterback in because if that was the case, Carson Wentz would have worked out. And sorry, saw that don't work out because you have to have tough skin. And that's the issue with a lot of people. They want to bring Deshaun Watson. Is Deshaun Watson going to be able to handle that Philly media? Is Deshaun Watson going to be able to handle that Philly crowd if he makes a bad play and they boo him? Is Deshaun Watson going to be able to handle the criticism on the radios? Because that is Philadelphia. We are going to say what we want, and there's no turning back. We are loud, passionate, but we're also arrogant assholes. And I can never, ever say we're not because we are. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Philadelphia, you look at a fan base that will give you the F bomb. Like they'll stick the middle finger if you're opposing teams. It's just being real with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real. So is Deshaun Watson going to be able to handle if he gets pressured by the media?
Nope.
And that's just my thoughts because y'all want Deshaun Watson, but this is the guy who he quit on Houston. I mean, Coach Dante told me, well, that's your opinion, Deshaun Watson he quit. Well, what do you call it then? Because when I look at he wants out, it means he quit it. And if I say I want out of the job, that means I don't want to be there anymore, which I quit. I quit. I don't want to be there.
And let's keep this in mind real quick. Houston is a very small market compared to Philadelphia.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think he can handle that Philadelphia heat now. But
you got a lot of people who think Watson is a superstar that he just, because he played at Clemson. Well, that's different than now. So Alabama is the definition of Philadelphia, if you want to be real. Clemson's more like a not like Philadelphia. Alabama will be the type of crowd where that is Philadelphia. They're loud. They're a loud team. You know what I'm saying? They expect hard things. You know what I'm saying? Clemson's a good, a loud school. They're hard workers. I'm not saying Deshaun Watson isn't a hard worker because he is.
Luke,
is he going to be able to handle Philadelphia? Philadelphia is a tough place to play. You got to understand that so many quarterbacks don't make it in the NFL, especially as an Eagle. That's why McNabb didn't last. That's why he was hated in Philadelphia because when they saw him give up,
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that.
Okay, explain me.
He made it for 10 years, and in spite of all the boos, he took everything with a grain of salt. At least he made it 10 years.
He choked in the Super Bowl.
Yes, he did, but he still made it here. He still survived 10 years in Philadelphia. And
why people keep complaining? Yes.
Still regarded as one of the greatest Eagles of all time. So.
I mean, like I said, man, He didn't win us a championship. Well, we already know why, but hey.
He still survived, though.
Yeah, he did. All right, I can't use McNabb. I use shit. Carson Wentz.
yeah. Finally, let's get to gingivitis.
You just want to talk shit about gingivitis, man.
I've been waiting for my chance to laugh.
All right, what do you think about gingivitis?
By the way, share that tweet that I got in the freaking share thingy. Awesomeness. Dang it. Hold up. I need to go back.
No, I don't want to hear her. No, thank you. I don't want to hear her. I'm done with it.
No, she said that gingivitis was a good idea for that team.
I don't care. I don't want to hear her. I'm tired of stupid people. No offense to her, but I'm tired of people think like somebody told me T.Y. Hilton was trash and Carson Wentz only had one receiver. And if the defense was so good, why didn't he stop Jacksonville? I'm like, what the I want to go behind the screen and choke the person out. That's how like is something wrong with your fucking heads? Like did you not watch him play with the left hand interceptions? What is the defense supposed to do? Throw the ball too? What is the defense supposed to do? Throw to the receiver while he throws in the left hand? I mean, come on. This is why I can't stand some fan bases, man. And Eagle fans are some of them are defending him. This one bitch tweeted, I don't understand in Carson Wentz. Hey, Ben Simmons quit. Carson Wentz just got mad because how he was. He didn't build around him. He bitched his way out of Philadelphia, you goddamn fucking whore.
Yes, he did.
He bitched his way out.
I don't want to be if you guys won't make me the starter, I want to leave.
He rooted for the Eagles to lose to the Super Bowl because he watched his backup finish the job. If I don't know what a sorry, coward, bitch-made quarterback, then I don't know who any other quarterback like that, because I sure hell fits Carson.
You know
what are you talking about that we hate him? Like, shut the fuck up. Number one, I've been a Carson Wentz fan for a while. And two, I saw who he was. But when you heard people say in the locker room, when players are speaking out on Carson saying he's a bad teammate, and when players are not playing for him, but when another quarterback comes in, they're suddenly playing for him. And it didn't just happen once. It happened twice. It might have happened 3 times, one in preseason. When your players are coming out and saying this guy thinks he runs around here with acting like he won 4 Super Bowls. When this guy can't handle a statue. When this guy is literally bitching and complaining, trying to fight back after literally having a back injury, still wants to play, even though he's hurting his team. This man is selfish. This man is a diva. This man is a low-life coward. This man is a complete sorry, wasteful, one-trick pony one of the worst quarterbacks after 17 I've ever seen. This guy's the definition of Jeff George. I cannot wait for Ron Rivera to yell at him after he throws an interception. Carson Wentz is going to yell at him. I can't wait because the Ron Rivera and Carson Wentz shit. Oh. Ron Rivera is not a type of coach that will put up with the BS. Yes. He will bench Carson Wentz. You want to talk about coach? Frank Wright never benched Carson, but Ron Rivera will. Ron Rivera is not a coach that's going to coddle Carson. Nah. That's why it don't make sense, because Ron Rivera is the type of coach who wouldn't want Carson Wentz. So did Ron Rivera trade for him, or did Dan Snyder trade for him?
I say Dan Snyder, because I don't think gingivitis can take all that heat. And I'm kind of going to disagree with you on this. Instead of combating with the coach, he's going to take it to the press like, oh my God, I want to be traded because he benched me. Ron Rivera benched me. He's a very tough coach, and I can't handle the situation.
Carson's not going to be the one who's going to show his little fucking coward face, his gingivitis face, his ginger hair snap face, and say, I want to be traded. He's going to go behind closed doors. No, what's going to happen is Terry McLaurin is going to the players have talked behind him, and it's just not happened once. It happened in Indy. I've seen Jack Doyle just retire. At that point, they just traded Carson because they're losing all the players.
Hold on a sec. It also happened with Alshon Jeffrey. Remember that? Talking about his back?
Yeah, and I called him a fucking rat. I mean, he is, but I mean, it is what it is. But listen, Carson Wentz is done. Good riddance. And I cannot wait to beat his ass. That's just my stance on him. A lot of people would disagree. Well, Carson Wentz gave you Super Bowl. Yeah, okay. All right, but he didn't finish the job.
No.
I get he played one of his – he had one good year of MVP year. He had a good last 2019, he came back when the time was right, and he got us in the playoffs and got knocked out. Other than that, in 2018, he had a good season status, whatever the shit, but he never lived up to what he was supposed to be, and that was supposed to be bringing us championships. When you draft a quarterback like that, you're supposed to bring us championships. You're supposed to be able to be a leader, and he couldn't be that. He was a low-life coward who had no intentions of wanting to get better, fought with the coaches, didn't want to get better. Coaches said that he was hard-headed to handle, that they couldn't work with him. He cried and bitched his way out when Johnny Flippo pushed him. Why Johnny Flippo probably left, and why Press Taylor didn't want to work with him because he didn't want to work well.
Well, how about the Colts side of this thing, man? Like, look at how they got fleeced in all of this last season.
Yeah. As much as I hate Howie, man, Howie looks like a bank robber with a mask. He robbed the Colts blindly. Now, Carson Wentz ended up wanting out of here, but Howie literally knew what was going on, and he I can't believe I'm getting fucking crazy.
And the cherry on top of all of this is that Gingivitis plays 70% of his snaps.
Yeah, so I get my first-round pick, which I hope to God that goes either for Metcalf or these first-round picks that we're going to get. But listen, man, you got to get Hurts weapons. And, we saw Mike Williams, the guy wanted 3-year deal with the Chargers. You got DJ Chark. You got Juju Smith. And I'm not even going to say that dude. I don't want him. Moving on. Godwin got franchise tagged. Devontae Adams is off the list. He got franchise tagged. The defensive end that the Titans were poorly just signed a 5-year deal who the Eagles were interested in. I mean, the only one I think the Eagles would go after is the guy that we've been talking about, and that is Justin Reed. Justin Reed is the guy who I want. If I'm going for one guy, I would trade for Metcalf and sign Justin Reed. You got to get – I heard Marcus Williams is a free agent, that they're going to let him test free agency, that they're going to try to sign him back, but Marcus Williams wants to hit free agency. So Marcus Williams and Justin Reed are out there. I might get both because we desperately need 2 safeties if you ask me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do double dip. I mean, we don't draft safeties. Kayvon Wallace, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Epps, he's all right. But I would take Marcus Williams and I would take Justin Reed and make them our franchise safeties. There you go. You got enough cap space to do it. Listen, you got so much cap space. You could sign 2 players if you want to. You had Metcalf, so really you don't need then a DJ Chark, and you got 3 first-round picks. You got so many picks. You got to pick next year. I might see if you can offer in the next year's first-round pick to Seattle for Metcalf instead of giving them those 3 first-round picks this year and see if they would budge. Or I might offer Rager with the package too. And see if I could pry in maybe, I know a lot of people ain't going to like this, but I think Jamal Adams would look way better if he was in Philadelphia. I really do. Because Jamal Adams is not used right. And I think he would fit Jonathan Gannon's system. This is a guy that I think, is a guy who wants to blitz. Well, the Eagles need blitzers.
Yes, they do.
So, I mean.
We were 31st in sacks last year.
I'm just saying, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that because they want to hear Marcus Williams, but The Seattle's getting rid of everybody. And if you don't think Metcalf is getting moved, don't buy that BS. They're moving on him. They're moving on him. Lockett is getting moved.
Everybody's
probably going to be traded.
DK's in his feelings about everybody getting gone, like Bobby Wagner and Russell Wilson. He wants to go where a team where it ain't rebuilding like the Eagles. Why not come here and be a Super Bowl contender?
I mean, you can send them a link on Twitter. I ain't gonna put it in there because then I might get a bunch of trolls and they go, eh. I don't want to do all that shit.
I got you.
So my boy Big D, what's up, Big D? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like I said, I want Metcalf. I want a beast. And when I look at this team, they need a franchise receiver. You got Devontae Smith. You got to get another guy in here, man, because I can't stand to ass wipe 2 drops again. I can't stand another season with that dude. I can't stand what do we call him? Ass wipe 2 drops? Is that his new name?
Yeah. Ass wipe 2
drops. Yeah. There's a reason why we call him ass wipe 2 drops. Because there's only 2 drops according to him. By the way, I gotta play that because that's my favorite part of the day, playing this bum.
Just two drops that I would say very uncharacteristic, but just gotta go through the highs and lows and go to the next week. And
you almost had it.
How do you?
I can't. I'm sorry. I tried to play the whole thing. I can't.
Oh, that thing Whiteside freaking drop is worse.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Those 2 are back next year. I'm gonna bang my head into the glass wall.
Let's get the best of both worlds, defense and offense, man. We need all that.
I can't stand another season with ass white 2 drops. He is shot. His name's Ass Wipe 2 Drops now. That is his fucking name. I don't care what anybody says. Jalen Reagor's new name is Ass Wipe 2 Drops. That's his name because he's an ass wipe. I think he's one of the worst receivers in Eagles history. I can't even call him Aguilar because Aguilar had a good year in his 1 year. His name is Ass Wipe 2 Drops. That is his name from now on. You got Umbrella Boy and Ass Wipe 2 Drops. I can't stand those seasons with Ass Wipe 2 Drops. I'm sorry. What's up, Big D?
Yeah, it would be nice if you could include him in the trade because I swear to Christ, he is probably the laziest player I've ever seen on this team in history. Yes, even lazier than DGB. I mean, it would be – I did say in a few past videos that the cap hit would probably be why they're not moving, but from what I've been hearing, I don't think they're really going to care. I wouldn't either.
Wait a minute. How much are we paying Reagor?
I hope it's a nickel.
It's probably not that, but I've said before and I'll say it again, the top priority is obviously in the no kidding department, defense, but I would like to grab DK Metcalf too. And let me just make one thing perfectly clear. I'm tired of this playing it safe crap. I don't know how you can look at what the Rams have been doing the past few years and still want to play it safe. That makes no sense to me.
All right, so I have Jalen Reagor's contract right here.
Let's see. I swear to God, if he's making $50 million, I'm slapping Howie.
4-year, $13 million.
For what? No,
being
man.
a first-round pick and nothing more. By the way, a complete waste.
You know what? JJ's making about $40 million.
No, there's no way. Because
I see why.
No, there's no way.
Show me the JJ Arcega-White's contract, man. I lost my shit when I saw that, man. Oh my God, JJ Arcega-White needs a pay cut, dude. He's Bobby Boucher without the talent.
Yeah, but here's the thing: he can be cut with the flick of a wrist.
That's how much he's making.
$1 million is not that much.
No, he can be cut easily.
Yeah. Cut him.
Doesn't he have another year on this contract again? Don't we?
He should have been cut. He should have been cut after preseason, but whatever.
We could have kept Fogum, but
you're only losing $1.25 million. That's it.
Yeah, that ain't much. Well, at least in that world, it's not.
Yeah.
The Rams have skill players unlike the Eagles right now. That's not what Big D was saying. Big D saying we need defense. Defense is what the Rams were good
The
at.
Rams built their defense before finally upgrading a QB because they rode the ship with that bum Goff for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
we psychoanalyze Carson Wentz all the time, but you can make the case that Goff is worse.
Yes.
he's horrible. He's horrible.
He is. He goes to the Lions and they only get like what 4 wins.
2.
Hey, you know what? I swear to God, if the Jets get DK Metcalf, I might jump off the bridge. I ain't gonna lie to you. They don't.
I ain't gonna get too angry if something like that. If we don't end up with him, but
now I will get angry if they offer a 2nd-round pick and we didn't even budge for it.
Not even that, because I kind of expect it, which is pretty sad.
I know, man.
Because let me, and I said it before. I said it on Twitter. I think I've said it on Twitter. I believe I said it on Instagram as well. Les Snead has balls. Howie Roseman has a mangina.
No, Howie's a good GM, everybody. Remember? He's a great GM.
If you don't know who Les Snead is, he's the Rams general manager.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's playing the 50 Cent song, Wish Death on Me by Howard Roseman, and then they show him, fleecing, smiling, giggling. You remember I showed you the video where he hiding?
Yeah, I did. And whenever I see J.J. Arcega-Whiteside or Jalen Reagor,
why do you think I included his face in my recent vid? Do you believe this team is going to go to a Super Bowl with a combination of the 5 guys on the screen? Why do you think he was one of those guys on the screen?
I mean, you want to know why quarterbacks are always on the Eagles fans' mind? Because I keep on saying, when you put it like this, when this guy says this.
Well, everybody knows our priority on quarterbacks, Tim. You know, we're obviously a quarterback. What's the word about factory?
You put it in the mind that Jalen Hurts stinks.
Who's sitting next to him? Is it Sirianni?
Yeah, he looked like he wanted to strangle him.
I would.
I'm sorry, it's not the Howie Roseman public sorry channel. That's on another channel. So if I ain't gonna praise that dude unless he drops properly. You know,
absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If Howie Roseman trades for DK Metcalf, I will hate him less.
Absolutely. I mean, especially if you're gonna keep the current QB you got now, you got to at least load. You got to at least load the box.
It's the best option because
you gotta give him as much help as inhumanly conceivable. It's the only way.
And since you want to mention the Rams, look at how they build around Stafford. He's not even a perfect quarterback.
No.
Well, here's it. Like I just said, they built the defense before they made that move for him.
Exactly.
Jalen Reagor, get the heck out of here. You're nothing but a crybaby, bitch. He can go to the Browns. Oh, I'd trade his ass to the Browns. But I don't think Baker Mayfield want to put up with him either. Oh, well,
and Baker Mayfield sucks as well.
Send him to Jared Goff.
I might send him to that would be a good place for him. I could see the Eagles packaging Jalen Reagor, maybe JJ to Seattle for Metcalf. I could see Seattle taking him because they're desperate for anything right now. They could just you could probably package anything right now. I don't know. Maybe a first round.
Seattle's pretty much at this point having a fire sale. They pretty much confirmed they were having a fire sale when they cut Bobby Wagner. By the way, that's somebody I would like to see the Eagles sign, but
we don't sell linebackers. Don't worry. He'll go to Dallas.
Don't remind
Rams
me.
have skill players, unlike the Eagles right now. Well, we already read that, so I mean, I don't know why you're saying that. Oh yeah, I would love Metcalf. For those who say the Seahawks are keeping him for what? I mean, listen, man, the Seahawks are putting in your minds that way they could get more value. DK Metcalf is not staying. I've said it from the beginning. Once Russell Wilson went, Metcalf put it on his post that he wants out. That's what it looks like he's saying. I'm like, you just traded my Pro Bowl quarterback that I work with, and now you trade my linebacker. Well, what the hell am I going to work with? Drew Lock? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm
or if they draft somebody.
I mean, Drew Lock is one of the worst quarterbacks ever. Like, is he a starter? I mean, now there is rumors that the Seahawks are in play for Watson, but it's like, so you going to trade more picks for what? Like, Is he going to be a goal to the party?
No.
Hey,
I don't think that will happen.
no, I don't. But they're rumor. I mean, everybody's interested in Watson. I mean, he is young. Years of almost $5 million for nothing. Listen, man, I don't want to hear JJ Arcega-Whites's name. Call him Umbrella Boy because his name is not JJ. He needs to earn that. He needs to earn that.
The problem is he never will.
No, so his name is Umbrella Boy. That's not even an insult to me. Rager's Josh Huff. No, Josh Huff is way better than him.
No. I don't even think he's better than Billy McMullen. Although to be fair, McMullen was never designed to be anything.
No. Eagles are quarterback dump. We can stick with a quarterback for more than 5 years. He is already losing faith in Jalen Hurts when he took us to the playoffs, and also the Eagles get a defense. How do you know you're losing faith in Jalen Hurts?
Well, here's the thing that people tend to overlook. He's 0-7 against playoff teams, even though that wasn't entirely his fault, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, here's my thing.
At least 2 of them, the defense completely stunk it up for us. Looking at you.
By the way,
this
is retweeted by DK Metcalf. His thoughts and feelings about Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, he's upset with it. Imagine Bobby Wagner comes to Philly.
Yeah, I'm telling you, fire sale, exodus.
Metcalf wants out, bro.
If we can get our hands on Wagner first, this will give DK enough intel to come to Philly.
True.
But here's my thing. Is Seattle going to really trade Metcalf to a rival? Because they didn't trade Russell Wilson. Listen, they said Russell Wilson, reason why he didn't go to Washington was, number one, they didn't want to trade him to the conference. Number two, Russell Wilson agreed to it. But are they going to trade Metcalf, the guy that we've been wanting? I mean, let's be real. Don't you think Howard Roseman really wants Metcalf just like Russell Wilson? I mean, there's been calls about Metcalf. I'm guaranteeing one of them is Philadelphia. Because they're saying a couple teams have called for regarding to DK in the trade. I sent it to where you hide it on Messenger. I don't know if you saw it, but there's been rumors that there's been trade calls. And Seattle's listening. When Seattle's listening to trade calls, all it takes is the right price to say, okay, all right, there you go. All it takes. When you listen to trade calls, it means you're interested in trading. That means that they're not on the safe block. You know, it's different between listening and saying, yeah, we'll take some calls, but we're not going to. They would have hanged up the phone on them, you know, or they would have never picked up. The fact that they're listening to Rocket and Metcalf, I would even put that they're going to try to trade Jamal Adams. He's gone. Adams could be gone. Yeah. You know, I think
probably
he's
will
out.
Be.
You know what I'm saying? I could see him go to Dallas. Well, shit, never mind. They don't have any cap space. Never mind.
No.
But anyway, like, they're having a fire sale. So why don't you go, Howie Rose, I'm talking to you. Why don't you go get your butt off the couch, make a move, and help your quarterback, who you called Russell Wilson in second. You know what I'm saying? You called him that. You know,
the phone is only 3 inches away.
And because let's be real, getting Deshaun Watson with the Eagles right now, it's not a good choice right now. Okay, you would have the exact same thing what you have.
I disagree, but I can see why they don't do it.
Well,
why do you think that?
Let's talk.
Let me hear your thoughts. Now I'm not going to disagree because everybody.
I would take him in a heartbeat because he would make this defense. He would make this offense 20 times better. But I can understand why they don't do it. And I'm not gonna. I'll be happy as hell if they do make that move. But if they don't, I will understand it. I'll be like, okay, all right, I hear you.
So would you give up all of that for Watson, or would you give up?
If he cost an emperor's ransom, even though I don't think he would. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'd rather much. It may be better to just build the defense up.
All right, I respect that. I mean, I take Watson if he was in 3 first-round picks and assets, and that's what they want. You saw with Seattle. I think he's going to be way more now because of the Wilson trade. I mean, what's your thoughts on that? Where you hiding?
The Wilson trade?
No, I'm talking about what do you think Watson's trade going to be now? Wilson got traded. Do you think it's going to be more? Because I think teams will be desperate now for a quarterback.
I honestly think it'll be less because you got to weigh in the fact that he hasn't played a full season. And they're going to be like, okay, well, you haven't played a full season. So who are you training with? And teams are probably going to pitch out like one first rounder, and that's maybe it. But they're really going to consider hard about, the fact that he hasn't played for a full season.
Yeah, man. What's up, Coach Dante? How are you? Welcome to the chat, man. Like I said, man, I mean, yeah, we need defense. Example of that game against Chargers. Yeah, I mean, we need more than defense.
I mean, don't get me wrong. As far from a scheme standpoint, it was the worst in the NFL.
Yes, and I was.
I don't care what anybody says. It was the worst defensive scheme I've ever seen.
And I was talking to Eagles this yesterday that we have given up the most 80% completion percentages to.
We actually did set that. We actually set that record.
Yep.
Yes, we beat out the 2015 Tampa Bay Bucks.
What was the final completion percentage average for the entire season?
I would like to know.
Well, if you don't know, then you don't know that we set the record.
I do know that
I'm guessing I'm pretty sure it's like 75.
Yeah, because we did have easy quarterbacks down the stretch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when it came time when we faced a real team, we got ripped apart.
Yeah. That was on Metcalf's IG.
Yep.
You think he wants out?
I would think so.
Yes.
I think he wants out too, but knowing the Eagles, they won't do shit. No, I ain't gonna.
Yeah, it really would not surprise me if they fell asleep at the wheel like they usually do.
Howie Roseman woke up. Oh, Metcalf got traded. Oh, but Watson's available. Oh, I need definitely make that call. Okay. Man. How you doing, my guy? I'm doing good, bro. Eagle chant Washington, dog. Yeah, I know they're terrible.
Oh, you're all probably gonna think I'm on crack, but I actually believe the Giants may have a good chance to win the division this season. But unless the Bull isn't as good as advertised, I think we're the shoe-in, but I believe there's a good chance they will be good this year.
I think they're going to be the exact same what they are, trash.
Yeah.
Well, that would mean their coach isn't as good as advertised, which is certainly possible. It is definitely possible.
They got Daniel Jones. He's horrible.
It is our offensive.
They might upgrade from him.
It is our offensive line.
Hey, Mitch Trubisky. What?
Well, yeah, they were talking about him.
Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, there are some people out there that are overrating him.
I'm not scared of that dude. I wear a new hat.
Wait, Mitchell Trubisky is a Giant?
No, there's rumors that he might be because of his DeBolt connection.
It's better than Mike Lennon, I guess.
No, he's not. I think he might be better than Mitch Trubisky, honestly. Remember J-Jaw pick? I don't want to remember that dude.
No. Yeah, sweeping Washington. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. If Washington was aggressively trying to pursue Wilson and this ended up happening, that's incentive to laugh at them even further. And all you got was a cheap bum.
So
all you got was an overpriced bum.
So according to ESPN 10 hours ago, the New York Giants are expected to make a run at Mitchell Trubisky.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it.
Just like the bums that they are.
Wow.
Now watch them draft Kenny Pickett. You heard it first.
I think Seattle's going to get one of those guys, either Pickett or Corral.
Or Malik Willis.
I could see the Seattle Seahawks.
They do want another black guy who looks like him.
Malik Willis?
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to Seattle, dude. It's not even a brainer. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, don't worry about Washington. We're going to sweep. Well, I'm not worried about Washington. They're trash.
Yeah.
New report.
They couldn't get Russell Wilson, so they settled on a bum.
I don't want Kyle Lockett. As long as it's
I don't know if I said this publicly or like privately, but I said that Carson Wentz has the most counterfeit resume in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want Lockett. I want Metcalf. Give me Metcalf.
Metcalf would be a better fit for this team, and you also have to. And Lockett has a few years more on his career.
I mean,
he was drafted in the same draft Aguilar was taken.
And Metcalf can run track.
That was a narrative during Metcalf's rookie season that he couldn't run routes, but
Seahawks start from their 27-yard line. Wilson with time throws wide open, crossing midfield.
Good thing they have another 16 games to readjust.
2nd and 6 to the end zone. Touchdown, DK Metcalf.
Ball out by the runner. No challenge. Vrabel lets it go. Quick pass to Metcalf. Gets away from Evans. And Metcalf bulldozes his way to the 35.
There goes the double mugs right up front in that A-gap, making it tough on this O-line.
Vikings rush 4. Wilson fires. Metcalf open over the middle, and what a move. Metcalf down inside the 10. 1st and goal, Seattle. Wilson looking for Metcalf. Throws it short, makes the catch, leaning for the pylon. He's in. It's a touchdown.
That one route against Minnesota was one of his better ones. That's probably his best one, where he does a curl and then goes out again.
They aren't open to trading Metcalf. If I could get locked for a second, I'm taking him. Well, if they're not open to trading Metcalf, then guess what? They wouldn't be trading Russell Wilson. They're open to trade everybody. Everybody has a price. Everybody has a price.
And everybody's going to pay.
Yep.
Everybody has a price. Listen, man. They said they weren't going to trade Ramsey. They traded him. They said they were not trading Russell. How many reports have said the Seahawks?
There were people saying that we weren't going to trade Carson Wentz, and look what happened.
Exactly.
Darius Slay wasn't going to go nowhere. So, you could think that. I'm going to tell you like this. Metcalf is going to be traded by 2022. He will be gone. Someone
if it doesn't happen this year, it's going to be next year.
I think one of those teams who called, where you had, if I could didn't I show you a report of teams were calling? I wish you could post it on the share on my live stream. That way, there's been a couple teams that were calling, and I can tell you one of those teams. It got to be Philadelphia.
Has to be.
It has to be.
Has to be.
I think the other one is Washington. I think the other one might be the Cowboys, maybe just to check in.
I don't know, man.
The Jets.
I heard they're cutting Amari Cooper.
I mean, I would love to show the tweet. I don't know if it's true, but Amari Cooper has reportedly told Dak Prescott that he looks like a black Kirk Cousins.
I heard about that. I don't think that's true, but I think they did have exchanges on the sidelines when they choked in the playoffs.
I need to show that reaction.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you say that he's not going to
There's rumors of Gallup now leaving that team.
No, Gallup is going to get signed back, unfortunately. They're trying to lock him up.
And so you think Gallup will stay and Schultz will go?
I think Dak Prescott's screwed no matter what. I mean, it is what it is, man. Send me the link.
I've been noticing that guy has too many off days. In the playoffs, it's really bad.
I said it before. Dak Prescott is horrible. I'm so sick and tired of his overrated stats. The man cannot win a big one, and he is a definition.
He has too many off days, and it seems like in many games he is reliant on opposing defenses not playing his wideouts tight.
Mm-hmm. Metcalf
if defenses play the receivers tight, he has a bit of a harder time. The Chiefs are an example of that.
You got to pull it up. I mean, what the hell? How am I supposed to see all that?
Make it bigger, but still. Here, let me read it. Reportedly, Cowboys got into a verbal confrontation after the playoff loss to the 49ers. Cooper referred to Bortles as the Black Kirk Cousins in a meeting, which sent the Cowboys QB into fury.
I believe it.
I definitely believe that's fake news, but if that was real, that'd be funny as hell.
No, I believe it's real. I think Amari Cooper had enough.
And let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'll take losing to the Eagles twice if it means not choking in the playoffs again.
Yeah,
so
if it means not choking in the playoffs anymore.
You remember they were so happy of us beating the practice squad. I'm sorry, second stringers, and just.
And then they went, and then they choked in the playoffs again.
The main reason why they traded Wilson is because he's going to. No, the reason why they traded Wilson.
That to me, that was probably one of their most winnable playoff games ever. I mean, the other day I was watching all their playoff choke jobs.
Yeah.
Starting with 1996 against the Panthers.
Sasha.
My God, they got absolutely murdered by them twice. 2003, the Panthers freaking killed them.
Yeah.
The Panthers destroyed them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The main reason why they traded Wilson is because of going to they traded Wilson because they rebuilt him, bro.
They want to start brand new. They knew they're at the end of their road. They know they can't go much further, and they want to punt.
Cheap deal, bro. If he's going to want to be the highest paid receiver by next year. So it's not going to be a cheap deal. He's going to be he's going to want the bag, and they're not going to be able to afford him.
And plus, Seattle didn't even have that many draft picks to begin with.
I would love to show you. Do you have the article of many teams calling for Metcalf and they're willing to trade him if they're listening to offers?
You got to send it to me. I don't remember you sending that. You got to send it.
Because I saw it yesterday. They're interested in everybody, man. It's not just one, but hold up. Here we go. Because it's interesting from this guy who said it. I mean, listen. If Metcalf
you got nailed.
I can believe that.
Come on, you retarded.
Watch your mouth, man. It's not playing.
No.
Dak is Cowboy version. No, he is Kirk Cousins. He's absolutely a hot and cold quarterback.
I would say the main comparison is choke jobs. But Kirk's bread and butter is mainly choking in prime time.
Same as Dak.
Yeah. Well, Dak, it's choking in the playoffs, which is actually worse.
They have the same playoff record. Kirk Cousins is one.
They actually do.
So I mean, that's why I call him Kirk.
Wait.
Yeah.
No. You're right. They do.
Yeah.
Broncos.
And here's the thing. I think Dak's playoff games were more winnable.
Yes. I mean, why are you running up the middle with 20 seconds left?
You gotta make it bigger, man. What is wrong with you?
That's as big as it can get.
Hold on. Let's see if I can.
You know what? Very similarly to their playoff game against the Rams, they couldn't stop the run.
Let's see.
The thing, even though they choked as a team, like they always do.
There we go. Teams have been talking with the Seahawks regarding to wide receiver DK Metcalf. Per source says Metcalf could be available for the right price. Seattle would be figuring out, or Seattle would try to figure out a way to keep him.
Well, there you go.
It's up to Metcalf.
Right.
I mean,
Metcalf probably does not want to be there.
Yeah, I mean Seattle. So therefore, Seattle wants to keep him, but teams are going to call them and maybe make them an offer they can't refuse.
Exactly.
But what do they have to offer in Seattle? Nothing. You might as well trade him and get some.
I'm saying other teams having offers that this team can't refuse.
It's not like I'm saying like, okay, Eagles should go out and try to get I don't know, Jamar Chase. Like, it's not impossible. Metcalf can be moved.
Yes.
I'm not saying go out and get Jamar Chase. I know that's impossible, but I'm just saying, like, Metcalf is available to be. Listen, there are teams are offering, and if they said the right price, they could move them. Well, they need first round picks, don't they? We got 3. We actually got 4 for next year too. Maybe you add the 19, right? Let's say, for example, right? There's a trade scenario, right? And I told Ray Hottie, I might trade my 19 this year because the Eagles are not going to use 3 first round picks more likely. So give it up for a guy who's going to come in right away that's going to help Hurts, because it's really, you're not really going to get it. Who's in free agent receiver that you're going to really want to target? DJ Chark, okay, you probably could get him still, because I don't think anybody else is going to really go out and get him. Like if a Mike Williams was a free agent somehow, then I'll be like, oh, hold on, Mike Williams might be there. Should we go out there? But it's like now you don't got Calvin Ridley, he's not there anymore.
No.
You don't got Mike Williams, he's no longer there. Juju Smith-Schuster, you really want him? The TikTok dancer, the guy.
The hell with TikTok boy. The motherfucker cannot create space without additional help. Sound familiar?
I mean, now the Eagles have interest in him, but still, like.
No, I've heard a lot of complaints from Steelers fans saying that he needs a receiver's help to create separation. He needs another receiver's help to create separation.
If you want.
I mean, yeah, Devontae Smith could possibly give him that help, but no, you need it. You need as many guys that can create space on their own as you can, especially when your QB has a limited skill set. In that situation, you gotta get the best guys available.
Yeah, if you have his Twitter, Roy, how do you can send Coach Dante the link? Don't put it on, share.
I mean, you got like, especially when you got guys like Watkins, you got. And Smith running the long routes. Metcalf it'll be easy pickets for him on those shorter routes where he's like over the middle.
Listen.
And he's just snatching balls out of people's hands.
Listen. When the team is listening, they're going to trade him.
Absolutely.
When
Metcalf it didn't necessarily say that they were listening, but given time, they will be.
There's another report. I think I read that they're trying to move Tyler Lockett as we speak. If you move Tyler Lockett, why do you think Metcalf? Do you think Metcalf's going to stay? Like, y'all got to think. You got to think, man. You stop listening to reports and put it in your head.
Yeah, I mean, you got to understand. You got to understand that many.
Mm-hmm. You got to think.
Many so-called journalists are in the clickbait business.
Cut Umbrella Boy and 2 Breaker.
How do you know they're not going to give it? Listen, man, the Eagles have enough picks to do what they want this year.
Absolutely.
I guarantee one of those teams that were the Philadelphia Eagles. I promise you one of those teams were.
They have to be.
They got to be. I mean.
Have to be.
Now, there was a rumor that Quez Watkins, I think they like Quez Watkins, but I don't think they think he's the number 2. I think that was just a smokescreen to get a receiver, because think about it. If the Eagles say, we need another receiver, well, if Metcalf's available, you don't think a team's going to say, oh, let's get him before the Eagles get him. They got to say that. Just like in the draft, they're not going to say what they're going to do because teams are going to jump in front of them. It's the same thing as a trade. You got to be smart. You got to be like a ninja. You got to come out quiet. You know what I'm saying? You got to sneak up on your attackers. You got to find a way to get what you want. And the Eagles need a receiver. They're desperate for it. And, I can see the Eagles going out for Metcalf. Metcalf is a guy who I think, if you don't trade for him, then to me, it's like, you're okay with J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. You're okay with Jalen Reagor. You're okay with being sorry. You're okay with being this this dude right here dropping balls. You're okay with being absolute trash. You're okay with this? If you're okay with something like this, you messed up with them. Look what DK did to our team. If Howie did not see with his big binoculars what Metcalf did to our team and say, he's available. Nah, we don't need him. There's something wrong with him. There's something wrong with him. Because you have no problem making an offer for a quarterback.
Yeah.
You have no problem going out and put in private investigators for Deshaun Watson.
So with all the moves that are going on,
you have all the energy to get. You could go out and get a Metcalf, or you have all the energy to acquire a receiver.
So with all the moves that are going around in the NFL, what do you think will happen tomorrow?
I think Metcalf gets moved.
Really? That soon?
Yeah. Listen, Seattle is trying to move people because they're rebuilding. I think what you're going to see is Jamal Adams gets moved. I think he will be the first one getting. I think it will be someone like who needs a safety desperately in that team. I can see someone like some team, the Browns give a 5th round pick, a 2nd round pick for Jamal Adams. Bam, it gets done. I can see something like that, and then I can also see the Metcalf rumors. Listen, where a team is talking with teams, and they're not on the phone.
Or the Bills. I forgot to mention the Bills.
The Bills. I guarantee the Bills are one of those teams too who are calling for Metcalf. Because they well, I don't know if they need more weapons. I think they need defense. You add him with Jamal Adams to Buffalo. Saying. I'm the same one who told you that. Listen, I'm the same one who told you that the Philadelphia Eagles were going to. I was losing what I'm saying. I'm the same one who told you that Ramsey was going to get moved. I knew Ramsey was going. Everybody said Ramsey wasn't going to get moved. They're not trading him. They did.
Well, the thing was, everybody was hoping that Ramsey would come to us, and I was like, no, he's not coming to us because Howie's not that risky.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I had this coming. I thought he was coming to us. I did, and I made a video of what's that dude's name? What's that linebacker we got from the Falcons who was twerking after the fucking loss?
Duke Riley.
I thought he was gonna. I said we're gonna send his twerking ass to the fucking Jaguars for a 1st round pick and got my boy Jalen Ramsey. That's exactly what I said. Backfired. But I thought we should have offered the fact that they offered less and we offer more. No, we offered less. They offered more, and they got Ramsey. I thought they give up they offered less, and I don't know. I think we offered less. Something like I don't know. I'm still pissed about it because he's another guy who like I don't want to be in a situation where I'm looking like we could have got Metcalf, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like now is the time to attack, bro. Listen, man. Teams are not going to wait for you to decide to trade for him. You got to be able to be aggressive.
Yes.
I don't know what Howard Roseman is doing. I don't care what he's doing because you need receivers for your quarterback. You just watched Jalen Reagor and J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. They don't work. And stop trying to make them work. They don't work. I throw them in the package for Metcalf. See you later, bye. Nice knowing you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Rewrite the story. You messed up. Now here's your chance to fix it. Go get a guy who you know is going to be a monster on that side of Devontae Smith. You got your number 1 target. Now add another receiver that hurts and see what he does. I promise you he'll have a better year. I mean, getting Deshaun Watson ain't going to help you when you have no receivers to throw to. So, everybody wants to get Watson. Yeah, who's he going to throw to? What? Rager? I mean, who's he going to throw to? J.J. Arcega-Whiteside?
She said, enjoy your laugh, Eagles fans. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I am laughing at you. You got a sorry-ass quarterback who can't throw. Awesome in sports. Really? Are you going to sit there and say Carson Wentz is a good quarterback? You got the guy that I was hoping y'all were going to get. I would be more scared if you got Deshaun Watson. I'd be more scared if you got Russell Wilson. You got the guy that I would have laughed at. The guy's a bum. Go sit down, man. I'm so sick of your Washington fans, man. We're a division game first. Go sit down. It's a trash-ass team, man. Fix your gutters. Fix your team. Get a fucking name. Y'all trash. You don't deserve nothing. I hope the guy Carson Wentz goes out there and he stinks. I hope he. Matter of fact, we already know he's going to stink. Hurts beat him out for his job.
Oh my God.
He don't have it. He's not even going to. He's going to be traded next year out of Washington. You watch. You get excited for the wrong thing. I swear, the Washington are the exact same ones who thought they got a good player. And who did they thought that was so good? Oh, who was that? Who that they acquired from Philadelphia? Remember that dude? Oh, what was his name? Oh man, what was that name? You remember he signed it from? They were like, oh, we got this guy. Oh, we got this guy. He gonna be better. Oh yeah. Anytime a division guy always comes back, it ends up in disaster.
And she said yes. Gingivitis is good, and you guys are a one and done team. You guys didn't even make the playoffs. You got swept by the Eagles and the Cowboys, the two teams who made the playoffs. Come on, man. And don't give me this whole division.
I caught that. Yeah. That bit hurt like a muff. Hey, I got some ballerina classes going on just in case you want to, get a little toe tap in,
They did that to watch.
You said what again? Wait, hold on. Didn't we sweep y'all last year? Yeah, we got the brooms and we swept. Go sit down. We swept y'all.
He did that on you.
We swept y'all. Y'all lost your damn mind today. Don't make me go on to Washington football team fans today. Hey, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. You better settle down before I get the Carson Wentz hidden juice out my body today.
And then when he finish, I'm gonna get the broom out.
I got the broom ready. Don't make me start sweeping. I'm in a sweeping mood today. Settle down, kid. Go to Louis T. I heard he is a live stream soon. Carson Wentz is a bum. I'm so glad he's over there. Can he even stay healthy? I don't think he get. What's next? Is he gonna? You know what's next? He's gonna tear his Achilles. That's the next thing that's gonna happen to him.
ACL tear.
Yeah. No. What's gonna happen is he's gonna hurt his funny bone. Something always happens. The guy can't. He's injury prone. Don't follow the coach, sir, or miss, whatever your name is. I don't care where you are.
He's a walking jinx. He's a walking jinx.
Dance for me, puppet. That's what I keep on saying. Here, let me put some music on for you. Dance for me. Dance for me. Dance for me, puppet. I know you dancing. Yeah. You dance over there, girl. You dance over there. Dance for me. Let's get your phone on there. Yeah. That's the puppet show today. Oh, that's the There you go. Y'all on the street, man. Y'all puppets. Who is y'all? Like, come on. We ain't scared no Carson with me.
You gotta be kidding me.
Y'all lost your mind today. Washington decided to wake up from the basement. Go back in the basement. Aren't you supposed to be in the basement? Didn't y'all get eliminated? Y'all with the Giants, man. Y'all shouldn't be talking. Shh. I shouldn't have your peep out of you until draft day. Y'all equivalent to trash. Shh. Y'all should be silent. I shouldn't. Quiet down in the basement. Y'all yelling down in the basement. Don't make me like. Come on, go back in the basement and hush. Y'all trash. We finished y'all. Devontae did whatever he wanted on y'all. Y'all trash. I'm not scared of Carson. I'm really not. Everybody worried about Carson if he could say if. That's what the coach thought. If. And he ended up turning he ended up breaking his 2 legs. Or whatever it is, his 2 feet. Had 2 sprained ankles.
And a fractured hairline.
The man is injury prone. I'm not scared of that fool. We're going to put him on his ass. Best believe it. Like I told the Giant fans, we're sweeping y'all and we're sweeping the Giants this year again. You are our bitches. Do not forget that. You are not the Dallas Cowboys. The only competition that we have to really worry about is the Cowboys. Other than that, good luck with Carson. Keep him upright. Go get him an offensive line because your offensive line is garbage.
6
Why
wins.
can't you talk about that good offensive line? No, you don't. Your offensive line is equivalent to the fucking Giants' offensive line.
6 wins max. That's it. That's all I'm giving y'all.
You didn't want your offensive line just retire? And you talking shit. You better hope you go get an offensive line in the draft. Go get your offensive line and help your boy Carson. I'm sorry, you're walking boot Carson. Whatever the side he has on during the 6 games he's played in Washington, if he plays a game. I don't know, something he might fall out the bathtub. Y'all lost your damn mind. We're not doing this, Washington. Go back in the basement where all the little bums go to. Go be with Cleveland. Go be with all the sorry-ass teams. Stay in your role. Stay in the what I say to everybody. Stay in a child's place because right now you are a child. Don't make me get that belt and whoop that ass today because I got that Gucci belt and it's time to whoop some ass again. Don't make me get that beating. I'll beat you like the kid from fucking Adrian Peterson beat. Oh, sorry, that's controversial. But still, I'll beat one of my kids today. Don't let these Washington fans fool you. Carson Wentz is exactly what he is. I'm glad he's in Washington. That way we can beat him twice. Because honestly, I'd be more scared of tell me who you'd be more scared of. Washington with Deshaun Watson or with Carson Wentz?
Washington.
I'm talking about who would you be more scared of?
More scared of? I would say Carson with freaking the Colts.
No, I'm talking about what quarterback would you be scared of if Washington decided to get Deshaun Watson, if they acquired Deshaun Watson, or if they acquired Carson Wentz?
I would be much more afraid of Deshaun Watson if he was in Washington, bro.
Yeah, because Deshaun Watson doesn't get injured as much.
No.
Carson Wentz can't stay healthy. That man, I swear to God, has a freaking fractured. Is a definition of injury prone, man. Y'all thought you were getting Deshaun Watson. You said no, you did not. Deshaun Watson, hey, you think I'm going to go to Washington? He said, no, I'm not. And you had to get Carson Wentz because y'all trash. You're not attractive, Washington. So go sit down in the bum basement where you are supposed to be. Come back and when you win a division, let me know, man. I'm done with that. That's trash. Don't ever talk to me about Carson Wentz ever again. Sorry ass week. What's next? He's gonna hurt himself in practice again? Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make a full season. That offensive line, man. I'm glad Deshaun's not in Washington. You would injure him too with that offensive line. That offensive line's horrible. You better fix that offensive line before you talk about quarterbacks. I'm glad Deshaun Watson said I didn't want to go to Washington. I wouldn't go to Washington either. Their stadium is falling apart. Why the hell would I go there and risk my whole future over there?
You know,
where Deshaun Watson's going to go. He's going to go to Carolina. Exactly where I think he's going to go to.
To kind of look at this whole trade in retrospective, I don't know who got fleeced more.
The Washington football fans. I'm sorry, excuse me, the Commanders. I don't know what they command, but that's what it is. They fleeced themselves. Ron Rivera is going to be fired by the end of the year next year. Watch.
Wow.
I said Joe Judge was getting fired this year. I'm calling it right now. Ron Rivera will be fired.
He only has
I don't think he's going to. I don't even think he's the one who paid for Carson Wentz. I'm going to be real with you. I don't think Ron Rivera did it. I think it was Dan Snyder who did. Because Ron Rivera don't like those type of quarterbacks who are weak. I think he wanted Deshaun Watson. I think Ron Rivera was interfered by Dan Snyder.
Redskins wanted everybody. Redskins called every team about their quarterback. Pretty much, they made a whole bunch of phone calls about a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
They've been blowing up GM's phones and all of that.
But see, if I was Washington, I would have waited for the Deshaun Watson allegations to stop. Then I would try to pursue him. But you know what? I'm glad you didn't get Watson. Don't risk his career, man. Just trade Terry McLaurin at this point, man. You're all wasting his career too. I don't care what PFF said. PFF is the exact same one who said the Cowboys were going to the Super Bowl. PFF is pathetic football fan focus, or I call them fan base. They're a bunch of fans. I don't care what they say. I'm the same one who rip them apart on Twitter. I don't care what they say. PFF don't know football more than ESPN and Max Kelman is. Stephen A. Smith. I was watching them and I'm like, yo, how are they on TV? How? They say the stupidest stuff they can come up with. I don't care what PFF says. I know Carson Wentz ain't going to play a full season. I know he ain't going to survive through that offensive line that Washington has. Why do you think Deshaun Watson said no to Washington? Because he knew that offensive line is trash over there, and they don't got even a stadium. And their stadium's nasty. No player wants to go there. It's disgusting. The Colts won the trade. Yeah, we won the trade first. I'm glad.
We fleeced them because in less than a year they traded away their quarterback that we gave to them. So we want to trade.
Give a damn what PFF says.
Yep. Plus y'all made the playoffs. And then got the first round pick. So y'all did trade. Y'all did win that trade. Y'all clearly won that trade.
I think Deshaun Watson is going to Carolina.
I wouldn't be mad.
I think that
Carolina actually got a good defense though. They defense actually okay. They quarterback Sam Darnold just bad. He's just a bad quarterback. That's it.
Exactly. And there's rumors that the Carolina is the number one target that Watson wants to go to. He named it. Number two, Carolina has been rumored to be the most interest. Look at the pattern. If you watch the pattern, look how the pattern is heading. Look, I told you Carson Wentz was going to be commander. I knew that was going to happen. Y'all were screaming Watson, Russell Wilson. They said, no, we ain't going there. Y'all can stay with that team. We don't want to go there.
Hey, y'all want to know what's funny, man? I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to make a bold prediction. Just watch this. Y'all won't believe where I'm going here, where you're hiding, champ. I'm going to tell you. If Watson play football and he goes to Carolina going to win that division. Because if you think about it, if you think about it, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers not going to be the same no more.
No.
Leonard Fournette might be gone. Mike Evans won't out. Brady, you don't have a quarter. You don't know who your quarterback to be. Atlanta, they quarterback for to be leaving. Their receiver is going to be gone. Cordell Patterson, they may probably sign them back or he may leave. And again, you got who you got now. The Saints out of cap space. They can't spend any money. They got to let everybody go. Now Carolina gets Deshaun Watson. You draft right. You got DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, and a running back. They make you win that division.
Now, if Deshaun Watson goes to Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He goes to Carolina.
What's going to happen too? Justin Reed's going to follow him.
I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't be mad at him. I wouldn't be mad.
I want to kind of expand on what he's saying about Carolina.
Yeah, I want Justin Reed too because I think he's the best safety right now. I'm surprised Texas is not holding Justin Reed.
I know why they wasn't holding him though. I know the actual reason.
I want to expand on what he's saying about Deshaun Watson possibly going to Carolina. They get him. Eagles are going to be calling for freaking Cam Newton, and the rumors just won't stop.
I'm telling you, they can probably win that division. I'm telling you.
Don't put this in Eagle fans' head. Then they're going to definitely want Cam Newton. Cam Newton's a bum.
I'm already going to tell you what's going to happen. They're going to want every quarterback.
Why the hell you want Cam Newton? Cam Newton's a bum. Like Deshaun Watson is a way better quarterback than Cam Newton. If Deshaun Watson was in that Super Bowl with Peyton Manning, he probably would have blew them out. I'm just being real with you.
Yeah.
I think Deshaun Watson is a good quarterback. I just say he needs to go somewhere where everything's around him. He's always been that dude who has nothing. He has a piece around him, but he needs to go somewhere like what Tampa Bay was. Carolina is ready to win. That is my problem with Eagle fans. I showed the clip of Deshaun Watson because people think, oh, well, look at his highlights. That's what we're going to get. No. I said there's some flaws with Deshaun Watson too, just like Hurts has flaws too.
I mean, it's a flaws with every quarterback in the league. It's flaws with every quarterback in the league.
I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback. I'm saying what happens he throws a pick and field up. They're going to scream for him. They're going to want him gone. And I don't want that for Deshaun because that's why I know Deshaun's not going to come here. Number one, because of Howard Roseman. He knows Howard Roseman. And I said quarterbacks talk with quarterbacks all the time. You don't think Deshaun Watson talked to a Carson Wentz about South Philadelphia? I think he did. You know what I'm saying? I think he also talked with Aaron Rodgers. I think he talks with everybody. I think he talks with former players and active players. Okay, Howard Rose was a big problem, you know, and the fact that he's a weirdo going signing private investigators to follow him. If I'm Deshaun Watson, I put a restraining order on his ass. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't believe Carolina has a good defense,
no, they do.
Look at how many times. Like throwing interception, throwing the ball.
How was you in your account where you hiding? You saw the negative stuff.
So basically, all right. So basically, if you don't believe Carolina has a good defense, look at how many times that they have put their defense in terrible situations by throwing interceptions, putting them in bad field position.
Tim Dorman's
ass. Only has and the defense only has 30 yards.
Tell y'all.
And look at who Carolina has the receiver. DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. They got. I think Christian McCaffrey is going to be traded with the Watts back. I think it's. I don't think it's going to be less. Listen, because they traded Russell Wilson. I think now it's going to be more for Watson now because Watson's the only quarterback left. Teams are going to be desperate. You know, and if I'm Houston, I'm upping my price now because now I know Wilson is valued. He's 32. I got a 25-year-old. I'm going to ask you for more because he's younger.
Well, let me ask
I know that if he is cleared for everything, now that depends because Roger Goodell is not with the NFL, the police department. He could suspend, and that's what I'm afraid of. Is he going to suspend Deshaun Watson? Because there's rumors he might. Like I heard from Mike Missinelli, he had and I showed you where you had it, right? That they were saying that they might suspend Deshaun Watson. You know, is that going to take away for if I'm a team? I'm be like, yo, if I get Deshaun Watson and he gets suspended, well, then why am I might be scared of that because if I'm getting Deshaun Watson, I want him to be day one starter because he needs to be that number one guy that if I know he's going to be not good, I don't want him to be suspended or at all because if I'm giving up a lot, I want him to be that one starter. So when he goes in, he's that starter right away. I don't have to worry about anything. Roger Goodell's the type of person who you don't expect to say, oh, Deshaun Watson, come here. Yeah, 6-game suspension. Go sit down.
If they draft well, if they use that pick well, I'm telling you, Carolina get Deshaun Watson. If he plays this year, Carolina can win that damn division. They can win that division with that defense that they got.
They're going to the Super Bowl.
They can probably win that division and go far, depending on the moves. And they got that draft pick too. So Stephon Gilmore leaving, it made sense probably to get a cornerback, probably Sauce Gardner or Stingley or somebody like that. Any type cornerback. I believe if they draft well, they'll be good.
I think that first round pick goes to Houston. I think it's going to be because they're going to.
It's got to go to Houston because of the trade. Yeah, you got to go to Houston. Yeah.
So now when you look at it, because Houston wants picks, and you know, I also could see. Listen, you know, they're going to want picks. I see Christian McCaffrey being the package too. I think Christian McCaffrey's part of the package. I think that Carolina already has a package for Watson. I think it's what happened is when he gets cleared, Texans are going to call up every team and going to say, what are you offering?
Yep.
Oh, no, we don't want that. All right, next one. And it's going to be who has the best package. And Watson's going to – obviously Watson's going to pick. But eventually it's going to come down to – I think it's going to be Carolina. I think Watson gets traded by Friday. I think he goes to be –
If the court case looks good by Friday, he's going to be on the table.
I think what's going to happen is I think by Friday, because the Friday, I think it starts at 10 a.m., the court date.
Okay.
I think by 12 p.m., Watson becomes a Panther. I would say 2 p.m. 2 p.m. because last time I was at work at 2 p.m., Russell Wilson got traded to Denver. I'm going to say 2 p.m. Watson goes to Carolina. And I'm going to hear it because I know I'm going to hear Instagram talk about we missed again. Because I got Eagle fans already wanting Watson. So I'm definitely going to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's going to – I have a feeling he's going to Carolina.
Again, he's clearly an upgrade for what y'all have. But, again, I don't think the Eagles should do that because, again, you guys got more holes, man. You guys' defense – you remember when I showed you last night? That defense was ranked 18th in the league on defense. The defense ranked number 18th in the league. That's not very good. Out of 32 teams, the defense was
ranked 18. What is their defense again? Where you had it?
That's below average.
That's below average. I told you that last night. I saw you the statistics last night. That's below average. That ain't good. That's not a good defense.
Houston's ranked 18. What is our defense ranked?
You said yours ranked 18th. The Eagles ranked 18th.
Okay.
I told you the year that Deshaun Watson went 4-12, and when everybody was putting it on Watson, that defense was ranked 27th out of 32 teams. That defense was the 5th worst in the National Football League. And we lost 9 close games that year. But last year, y'all was 18th in the league. Y'all was 18th in the league on defense.
Y'all lost 9 games.
Thank you.
8 points or under.
We lost 2 in overtime to the Titans. We lost 2 in the overtime to the Titans. The Titans almost scored 30 in both of them.
Hold up. You do realize you don't have Deshaun Watson, right?
No, I was telling you that year that we did have him without DeAndre Hopkins, we lost 9 close games that year. I'm
talking about Austin Sports because she's pumping her chest because she got Carson Wentz. You didn't get Deshaun Watson.
Oh, okay.
You got Carson Wentz. I bet you go sit down like a good girl that you are. Go sit down in the basement before I get on you because the Commanders, whatever your name is, the Commanders, the trash bins, I don't care what they are. Don't make me go out there and get the broom and bring it back. I'm thinking about some sweeping today. I feel good about sweeping today. I will start. I'm in the mood to sweep. Are you in the mood to sweep? Where you hiding? Can we do the dustpan and a sweeping song? I think I'm going to get the broom. You go get the dustpan.
Oh, my God.
Hold on.
Let me finish off awesome. Let me finish off awesomeness with this. This is what she looks like. Put that screen share up.
Come on.
There's that broom.
You don't want to sweep today? Come on. We brushing you today. Man, get out of here. I know you remember this. I mean, shit. Imagine the broom. You must have nightmares of the broom, man. They're going to make so many videos of Washington fans get scared of the broom. Don't remember who your daddy is. Yeah, we sweeping y'all just like the job. Man, if you don't go sit down with that Carson Wentz one and done, you're going to be one and done. You might be one and done more than Johns will.
That's crazy.
If I was you, I'd get back to Beard. Tell you have a more chance of winning with Ryan Fitzpatrick than Carson Wentz. And that's just being real with you. Carson Wentz is ass, dude. I'm so glad he went to Washington. I'd be more scared of Deshaun Watson than I would be for Carson Wentz. Because I know Deshaun Watson is more young. He's younger, and he also has a better, in my opinion, he has a better chance of winning games with y'all. But, the test forms that you are, no one was interested in coming. That's how you know you're one and done. That's
hey, where you at? Hey, that defense was 18th to the NFL.
Y'all tried hard to try to get Deshaun Watson.
We were 31st in sacks.
That was 31st in who?
We were 31st in sacks, just in front of the Falcons.
Golly, y'all were worse than the Falcons in sacks.
No,
y'all
we were
damn near worse.
We were only slightly ahead of the Falcons. That's it.
Damn.
Y'all want Deshaun Watson with that defense.
Hey, real quick, show the screen share. Show the screen share.
Oh my goodness, y'all just
this right here is awesomeness.
Mary Lightfoot.
This is awesomeness right here.
She's a horrible mayor, but okay.
That is awesomeness right there.
Chase Young's already. I think he's already too. I don't think. I think the Commanders offered Chase Young, and the Washington, the Texans laughed at him.
Golly, y'all was 31st in sacks. Damn.
The Commanders offered Chase Young to the Texans for Watson. I think they laughed at him. They said Chase Young, and that's it. You're funny. You better offer me Terry McLaurin with that. Like I said, man, he's going to Carolina. I don't even got to see any more Watson reports. He's going to be a Panther. It's going to happen. The Panthers are really, really high up on getting him. They want an elite quarterback, they said. They said it. They said that they're looking at elite quarterbacks. And there's only one elite quarterback that if he gets out of charges, that they say is elite. I think he's top 10. I don't think he's top 5. I think he's top 10, 15. You know what I'm saying? When he plays, he's top 5, but top 10 right now, in my opinion.
Well, like I say, it's obvious he's top 10 right now. He's top 10 right now because he's not playing football. He's not playing football.
But like I said, I showed him where he hiding the picture. You want to show him the Panther picture of Deshaun Watson?
Oh shit!
Oh yes.
Oh, the Eagle fans who think
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I come prepared today. He gonna be a Panther. Don't worry, Eagle fans. You ain't getting him. It's all right. Sorry, my piece crap. Don't worry. You missed the Washington fans talking. They decided to come out the basement. They should have stayed their ass in the basement. Look at that beautiful smile. He looks so happy.
So happy.
Just remember what I say. That's going to be on Eagles. Yeah, he's eating Reese's Puffs. That's the disgusting ass cereal I've ever tasted.
Man, what?
It's nasty, bro. Fruity Pebbles, man. It's the best.
I like Fruity Pebbles a lot.
They got a bum. Oh, but Awesome Sports thinks. I mean, Big D, you could come back. You could deal with Awesome Sports. I think she left. I think she's mad at me. She realized that I wasn't playing with her today. I don't play with little kids. Sorry.
Oh my God, we got gingivitis. We're the best team in the East.
Shut up. You're the best team in America. You're trash, just like the rest. I mean, if you say that, man, there's something wrong. Well, never mind. I don't want to be rude, but dude.
I mean, could it be
one
any
is done?
Could it be any?
You must be trolling. Man, where's my boy Bird getting 31 at, man? We was in here, man. No more Deshaun Watson 8. Oh, 25-year-old is suing Jerry Jones.
What?
Sexual assault. You want me to send you the article? The Cowboys are suing all of the legend of her. He's her father after. Hold on, what?
I got you, big place.
Hold on. What is this?
It's driving me out of my mind.
Who's that? The Big D? That's Big D. Jerry
Yeah,
Jones,
sorry about
Jerry
that.
Jones, get us send a link.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad because
Rumors of how he's going
that
out
would
the
not have
weather.
happened
I
if
hope
my
to God.
phone actually did what it was supposed to do, and that was charge while I was asleep. But I got one of the
Listen. I told you, if Wagner comes to Philly, Metcalf will be an Eagle.
Yes.
I would definitely. Oh yeah, I would definitely believe so. Here's another name that people aren't bringing up: Quandre Diggs.
Yes, I want him. Another thing.
Let me explain why.
Another thing. The Eagles are going to be really. I expect the Eagles to sign Justin Reed.
Justin Reed's the guy I would really like, but I feel like Quandre Diggs is not talked enough about because here's the significant thing with him. Guess who praises him on a regular basis on Twitter?
You're not on Twitter? Big Puss said you have Instagram? I'm not dropping no link, man. People are weirdos in here.
Yeah. They send their dicks.
One guy tried to be someone.
Or audio of them.
Someone tried to be you, Big D. They tried to be you, Big D. And when I clicked it, it was a little ass kid go. I'm like, what the So that's why I don't do it anymore.
Yeah,
man.
This is why they should not be teaching sex ed to kids that are 7 years old. I'm sorry.
That's why I say if I'm kiddie friendly, shit, this not the channel because I will embarrass your fucking ass. Man, that's just being real. You want to play today? Cool. We can play today. I guarantee you ain't gonna like it. You're gonna call it bullying, but hey, you can play like that.
Or hit up the private chat. Big play.
And it's like, so I'm guessing I do like awesomeness sports. But here's the thing. I'm saying Washington fans by and large really should not be saying anything because we know damn well they're going to be last in the division again.
That is very true. You really think they're going to be worse than the Giants?
I think the Giants are going to be pretty good. I don't think they're going to be a championship or like super contender or anything, but I feel like they're going to be pretty decent.
They're going to be like 7 wins in my eyes.
I could definitely say that. I think 7 wins would be their floor.
No.
I think their ceiling is 9. I think the ceiling would be 9.
I was just saying Washington should be shutting up and getting the brooms ready because they absolutely trashed it. And the fact that a Washington football fan would come out the basement and talk about Carson Wentz, know who your role is, sit down and stay in child.
It's like, come on. Are we just going to all of a sudden forget that he had choked 2 winnable games back to back?
Yo, what up, champ? That's actually why I came on here is to talk about Carson Wentz.
I don't know why the hell a Washington fan would be talking. Enjoy the basement, man. Go sit down into draft day.
Yeah, they're gonna be last in the division again.
Y'all running around here like y'all got Deshaun Watson, bro. Go sit down. You got Carson Wentz. You thought
you got it.
It's funny to me, like it's crazy because like Deshaun, like Carson Wentz was literally traded to the Colts a year ago. Not literally after a year later, not even too long. Like literally after he just got traded to another team. He's on another team.
For 2 third-round picks.
They fleeced him. Like, let's be real. The Colts won that trade. Like by far. And they pay his full contract. Like the Washington Commanders pay his full contract. They're so desperate. It's not even funny. Like that's sad.
No, I can't.
And I said it with Joe Judge. Ron Rivera will be fired after this year. You heard it first.
That would be such a pity. It's such a pity.
It is.
I swear to God, if we let the fucking Commanders win the NFC East, bro, I'm burning.
He winning the damn thing.
If they win the damn division,
the Giants are going to be better than them.
But I'm legitimately killing myself if the Washington Commanders win the division. Like if that would be
the ultimate embarrassment.
Like we should not let a team with the name Commanders win a division at all.
No, at all. It's bad enough that we let that happen when they didn't have a name at all, and we know who we have to thank for that.
They don't have the name yet. They should change their name because they're not the Commanders. I found that very offensive.
More like the Quitters.
Want protest now? I find it very offensive.
They're the Quitters now.
Commanders. Command what?
If Washington wins the division, I will add prune juice to this freaking cereal. If Washington wins,
Don't do that to yourself, man. Please
let's
don't.
Let's just forget the fact that the last 2 games he played, he choked away 2 winnable games. He had that playoff appearance on a platter.
Lenny D,
Now let me continue.
Oh, my fault.
We all know about the choke job against Jacksonville, but the week before that, they played the Raiders, and Derek Carr throws 2 interceptions in that game, and they still found a way to lose that game at home. At home. At home. Like, what are you doing?
Listen, I'm not scared of that fucking team. I'm not scared of Carson. Y'all more intimidated.
Ain't nobody should be.
I'm not scared of Carson Wentz. Y'all thought I would be more scared of Deshaun Watson
easily. Oh my God. Deshaun Watson is millions times better than him.
Absolutely, bro.
To be honest with you, I think Taylor Heineke's better than him, but what do I know?
Yeah. My bad. I couldn't hear you, Eagle Chan. Hey. Yeah, the link is in the private chat, man. How's it work where you hiding? Or you eating that horrible ass cereal?
What he's doing is something I used to do as a kid because I was dirt poor.
Imagine if the fucking Commanders actually win the division.
Listen. If the Commanders win, I hope Howie's fucking fired.
Agreed. That's something we can all agree on.
That means Jalen Hurts was ass juice. That means Devontae Smith was hurt. That means Rager and J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was still on the team. That means our defense didn't get better. That means we wasted on fucking bums. Yeah.
And also because we used the running backs either the wrong way or not at all.
Oh no, Miles Sanders decided to pull a hammy.
Sanders is overrated. I'm sorry.
And Jake Elliott misses a lot of freaking extra points and field goals.
Yes. And
luckily he's not been doing that. Thank God he fixed that.
And Nick Sirianni decided to turn back to the Nick Sirianni we saw last year in the early season.
Yeah. And let's not talk and there's also the Buccaneers, the Ravens game, which we were talking about the ending of while the game was still going on. I remember that chat. I remember that live show. And then there was the game against the rematch against the Titans.
Don't sit in.
Yep.
Yeah, Lenny D. My fault. Lenny D. It's in a private chat. I'm not. I don't know how that works. Can they see it in the private chat?
They.
I don't think they can see it.
You gotta post it in like the actual chat.
Yeah.
Like Eagle Champ, what you should probably do is post it in the chat and then delete it so no one else tries to join. Like just delete it quickly.
I tried that. I can't, unfortunately.
I don't think. Yeah, I really don't think.
Yeah, that's pretty. That could be pretty difficult to do. Anyway, as I was saying, let's go back. Let's go back to and not to mention we already know about 2020. In 2019, the only thing impressive he really did was beat up on a bunch of nobodies during that.
He tried to beat them. I got to give him credit to that one. He did beat them. He did get some, but he also got his ass knocked out, which I thought was bad.
And let's not forget that he choked 5 winnable games that year. Falcons, Lions.
Oh no,
Patriots.
The Falcons won. The Falcons won. That was Nelson Aguilar.
No, he folded like a piece. He was ass all game. I'm not giving him a pass for any of those. Aguilar definitely should have caught that, but come on.
Are you talking about 2016 or 19? Because 19 he was balling.
It's one of the reasons why it's a 4-quarter game, not a 2-quarter game.
Yeah, but Jim Schwartz also was fucking ass too. He couldn't even stop.
No, there's no doubt about that. Absolutely.
But what he's saying is Wentz wasn't like he had on like the stats. It might have said he had a good year, but like he was inconsistent in some games.
Dude, when you talk about those games where he could have done more, he could have covered for those weaknesses.
He tried to come back.
We talk about how there's. I'll tell you what.
I can't believe
there's
you
absolutely no hustle to his game whatsoever. He doesn't play with any sense of urgency, if you've noticed that. And that's the kind of thing that those stupid stats don't tell you that story. And I think you can make the same case for Dak in many games. He doesn't play with much hustle either in certain situations.
Listen, I think Amari Cooper still calling him Black Kirk Cousins. I don't care what anybody says that report. I think that's why he's getting out.
That shit funny to me.
Okay, Tyson.
Cooper's always going to be overrated. To me.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm talking about winnable games that he choked.
Oh, I know about Carson Wentz. But like I said, that Falcons game.
You would think after what had just went down with the Colts at the end of the season, well, there goes the Carson Wentz hype, and then they turn around and go right back to it. It's like, what a joke. Everything. It just goes to show you that everything about society nowadays is all based on a concept or an idea, not reality. It's based on a concept. The concept is he's a great and underappreciated QB. Reality is he is one of the most prolific underachieving chokers in the history of the NFL. And that's why he got bounced to another team.
Yeah, hold it. Lenny D, if you have Instagram or Facebook, I can send you the link. I can't post it down below. People are weirdos on here, man. Listen.
Absolutely.
Kids, man. I don't feel like playing with them because I swear to God, if a little kid comes on here and does that shit, I promise you I ain't going to be nice to him. So that's why I don't bullshit.
I want to know.
He's the wide receiver too. I agree. That's why I said we need to go after Metcalf.
I want to know from you three real quick. How soon do you think Gingivitis will be replaced and benched?
Yeah,
I'm calling it week 4.
I got week 6.
Me too.
Wentz
not gonna put up that BS. I'm trying
for as bad as Wentz is, he's actually set, history. I mean, he's gonna be the first quarterback in Commanders history to start a game.
Yeah, that's a pretty embarrassing milestone.
Yo, he gets a rename.
It's like come on.
Yo, they get a whole rename brand, and then they get gingeritis. Like that's.
I honestly believe that the NFC East fan base as a whole is pretty slow.
Listen,
so many people out there that just say stuff. Not using facts or logic, just riding off pure emotion. They think if they say something enough times, it'll become true. Dallas fans usually get the most shit for it because they're usually the worst offenders of it.
I'm gonna say this.
It's like stop propping up this overrated, underachieving bum. He's not a bum. He's a bum. He looks like a bum. He plays like a bum. And yes, that's where playing style comes into the conversation. You talk about how he plays, how there's no hustle to his game whatsoever. For those of you who watched Rocky V, you know that quote, you got to put some hustle behind that muscle. There's no hustle to his game. Look at how many times he played throughout the years with us where we needed that offense to get going, and he was slower than molasses in the wintertime.
Yep.
He used to have that hustle in 17, but the thing is, it changed because of the injury. Once that injury happened to him, he lost his touch.
Yeah,
I think it started when teams started figuring him out, like Seattle and the Rams in the beginning.
And he
true, but I really don't think they figured him out even when he was playing. I mean, the Seahawks, they always had a number.
Oh, they figured it. He got figured out.
Yeah, the Seahawks, they always had a number, but before all the injuries and stuff, before he was just fully healthy, he seemed.
And there's also times where defenses actually had to bail us out.
Right, true, but I'm saying in 17 though, in 17, you could say the team was like
there
really good.
was games in 17 as well where defenses had to bail us out.
Yeah, but there was also a lot of games where he just bailed us out.
And there was also times where the running game was at peak level.
Yep.
That's true as well.
I really like it.
For example,
we were all fans of LeGarrette Blount that year.
The Bills in 2019, that's a perfect example where the running game bailed us out.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
defense played really well in that game as well.
That's very true.
Too.
There's a bunch of little Reggies, man. You got? Do you have a put it in the chat?
You did. Just put little dot Reggie.
Yeah, you know how many Reggies?
Underscore, you mean?
Yeah, or underscore, or it could be underscore.
Like I use an underscore for my backup accounts.
I'm done with Carson. I want to talk about that phone.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
dude, I was done with him.
Now. We can beat the Carson Wentz led Commanders twice a year now. What?
Oh, easily. And here's the thing. I was done with him the moment he said halfway through the 2020 season, he claimed he was the same player he was in 2017. You know what that tells me? Winning doesn't matter to him.
Yes.
It's like you literally were a turnover machine. You were even worse turnover machine than even Nick Foles in 2014 was, even though Nick Foles was actually still winning games despite that. But you were a turnover machine costing us games, and you're going to make that claim. And you don't think us hardcore Eagles fans were going to sit back and say, yeah, right. That was one of the main reasons. It's another big reason why he bailed.
Yeah.
Now, when people throw him in like the category of like elite, that's just pushing it.
No, he's not.
He was never elite. Never has been. Never will be.
I mean, 2017 could make an argument, but that's like,
hold. Before we get continued, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Lenny D, hit me up at Eagle Champ 5. I'll send you a link. That's how we're gonna do it. Hit me up. We put it in for everybody. So this how you spell it.
That's your Instagram name, Eagle Champ 5?
Yeah, I got flagged on my other one. I called out.
Jesus.
I want to say this right here, right now, as far as Instagram and their double fucking standards. Yeah. And by the way, you got to be, if you're on Instagram, you got to beware. Their hackers are running rampant. But anyway,
I know.
But here's the thing. You mean to tell me that they flagged you again and they booted my boy Grizz off for the umpteenth time, but yet EDP's still allowed on the app? Tell me how the fuck that's fair.
Wait, really?
Yeah. That's where Yankee Messiah has been getting all of his vids from. And if you don't know who that is, he's a regular on Master at Work's Discord.
Is it just EDP? Is it like, what's his name on there?
I don't know what his name on there is, nor do I try to look. I probably should look so I could block him like Master at Work did.
I was just trying to get rid of him. Why the hell is he on Instagram? What is he finding little kids again?
He actually is. He was talking to them on Big O Live before they booted him off.
Man, he's a weirdo.
And yet he's still. I swear. And here's the funniest part: half of his videos were of him complaining about internet trolls. But here's the thing: they're all right.
Listen, I don't want to talk about EDP. We talk about the Eagles. Fuck EDP.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Yo,
he still covers the team like his opinion means anything. No, they don't go to your ass anymore. They go to guys like Joey Shakes, Billy 500, Brunson. Even though I lost a lot of respect for him in recent memory, but still, he's still one of the best.
Me too.
Hey, he cool, man. Brunson's cool.
And there's Desert. We got a lot of good guys. We don't need that clown anymore. But anyway, back to Carson Quits.
No, it's back to Carson Quits. Let's talk about something else. I'm tired of talking about Carson Quits. I'm done with him. He's a commander's player.
Can we talk about Boston Scott and how underrated he is?
No. Let's talk about the Eagles free agency. Who do you want, man?
There's that defensive end from the Titans that Joey Shakes mentioned in a past
Harold,
video.
He just got signed to a 5-year deal.
Harold Landry.
So did Mike Williams. He got signed to a 3-year deal with the Chargers.
That's the one I'm really upset about.
And franchise tag is for Goodwin now. So he's out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, there is still another guy named Allen Robinson. There's still another guy named Hassan Reddick. I'm perfectly fine where I'm at.
Yeah, I do like Hassan. I do like Hassan Reddick. That's the guy that needs to come here.
I'm not paying him all that much. I'll give him
Howie, don't feel me wrong, bro. You got it.
He will.
Well, I don't think Howie's gonna mess up this year, but I don't.
Hold on.
I admire your optimism. I will say that.
What's up, Lenny D?
What's happening? Y'all, can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. I don't want to be on here too long because I got to get back to work, y'all. So I just wanted to come put my 2 cents in. If y'all want to be totally honest, the NFC just got interesting, y'all. It just got interesting. I listened to y'all for a while when I could, when I was working.
Appreciate that.
I can say what y'all want. Carson Wentz just made this interesting now. Y'all can say what y'all want. Hey, my bad. Hold on, my bad. Okay. Now he just made it interesting. Y'all can ask me questions and I'll let you know what I think. But to me, it's just how soon we forget. How soon we forget. I heard my homie. I forgot. I'm sorry. I don't know your name, bro. With the beanie on, man. I heard you.
We call him Reese's Puffs. No, he eats his Reese's Puffs. Yeah,
he eats a cereal. He eats a cereal out of the bag like I used to do as a kid.
Man, you weird, bro. You eat your cereal out the damn bag.
Now let him speak.
No, but I'm saying, you said Carson Wentz is a quitter. Last time that man stayed out there with a few plays on the torn ACL and still delivered a touchdown on the messed up leg to seal the game. To seal the game.
Yeah.
You're talking about the same man who didn't have no players around him and still wheeled the team into the playoffs. Granted, he got knocked out to the playoffs or whatever, but he still wheeled that team that basically who was Greg Ward before Carson Wentz? Who was Perkins before Carson Wentz? Who was some of these dudes? So all I'm saying is I'm not trying to sound like Carson Wentz homer or whatever. I'm an Eagles fan first. Y'all and Eagles champs can vouch for me on that.
Yeah, he is.
I'm an Eagles fan first, but I'm not dumb to the game when I see talent. And I want to put this out here. People bash on him saying he didn't beat the Jaguars and he didn't beat the Jaguar, which is I get that. That's a big eyebrow raiser. But neither did Andrew Luck. Neither did Phillip Rivers. Neither did Brissett when they went to Jacksonville. They beat them all the other times they went to Indy. But when they got to Jacksonville, they couldn't close it out. So he just fell into that long list of guys. So I'm just saying how soon we forget. Now I'm not saying I don't want to beat Carson because again I'm an Eagles fan first. But at the same time, don't forget that he will try to put the game on his back and try to win it, and it will come close. I'm not saying we won't beat him, but he would try to do everything in his power to beat, especially beat the team that didn't have confidence in him. So I'm just saying that.
Hey, I'm all gonna say is guess what? That man, I think from 2017 is over with. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think he's the exact same guy that we think he is. I think he's going to a situation where, let's be real, he had a good defense. He had a good offense. Somebody told me T.Y. Hilton was trash. I looked at him like, well, if T.Y. Hilton was trash, then how come he was able to catch balls when he was throwing to him? He had Michael Pittman Jr. He had the best running backs. He still couldn't win.
Arguably the best running back in the entire league.
Let me ask you something. You put and listen, I hate the fact that I'm saying this, but Jimmy Garoppolo would have went further than Carson Wentz. You put Jimmy Garoppolo on that Colts team, I guarantee he beats that Jags team. I guarantee you. I'm gonna say this. I also think that
even if he doesn't beat Jacksonville, I think he would actually beat the Raiders.
Well, I mean,
I look at it this way though. I never really thought Wentz's talent ever like fell to the ground. Like he always had talent.
He's always had the talent, but he pretty much maximized what he could do with that skill set.
Right. It's just the mobility.
It's not
when you take away his mobility, the injury kind of like shows more because
it's not even an injury. It's this guy is selfish. He doesn't want to get better. He thinks
I just said he said in the middle of the 2020 season, he claimed he was the same player he was in 2017, which tells you a lot. It tells you that he doesn't see a problem with his game, and if he does not see the issues and with the weaknesses in his game, if he does not have a problem with it, he's never going to get better, because the first thing to fixing a problem is recognizing the problem, and he does not even do that.
Exactly. And not only that, there's a rumor going around that he wanted us to lose that Super Bowl. You know, like what quarterback would do? Like if you say he's a leader,
I'm not going to believe all the rest of that stuff, but
I mean,
it's possible.
Listen. I like Carson Wentz. I used to like him, but after what he did, and the fact that this, listen, I'm not giving Howard Roseman credit for that Carson Wentz trade. I keep on saying Carson Wentz won up out of here. He forced his way up.
Man, are you crazy, bro? We got a first and a third for a quarterback.
I know. But who wanted to keep him? Because let me tell you something. Howie Roseman wanted to keep him. That's why they got Nick Sirianni for Carson Wentz. If Carson Wentz said, I wanted to stay, Howie Roseman would have kept him. Carson Wentz.
I mean, I just want to make one point real quick.
Want to trade Carson Wentz.
Jim, I just want to make one point real quick. Hopefully this can change. Hopefully this can change your mind about how Howie Roseman looked on Carson Wentz.
Yeah, listen, I don't
remember in the 2020 season, they drafted Jalen Hurts, right? When you draft the quarterback that high, and you have a quarterback who just got injured, who you paid literally all that money to, you clearly can tell that he's not the face of the franchise and you don't believe it anymore. Like, even if you got a new head coach, that kind of shows that you don't want to build your team around him still. So that's why they tried to trade him. When they had
reports, hold on. There was reports that they wanted a coach that was going to help Jonathan. They fired Doug Peterson because Doug Peterson reportedly wanted to not keep Carson. That was the reports coming out.
I actually heard that Doug was going to guarantee his job.
No, that's not true. I don't believe that. I think Doug wanted Jalen Hurts, and I think the Eagles wanted to keep Carson Wentz. Listen, they didn't bring Nick Sirianni in for Jalen Hurts, because if that was the case, they want to try to fight. They literally were calling Carson Wentz every day to keep him. The rumors was he became so angry with that team that he said, "I don't want to be here." He was threatening to not come here. He was threatening not to show up. There was rumors that he also said that he flat out said he was they're flat out saying that he ignored Howard Roseman's calls. I had the image. I have the article. I literally could go back in it because I DM'd the one guy who I used to be cool with, but I don't know what happened to him. I think he disappeared off the earth. But it was the point where Howie Roseman was getting no calls back from Carson. Carson Wentz did not want to be there. I don't care anymore. He's no longer my problem. I don't think Washington is going to be anything but a disaster for Carson Wentz. Let me tell you why. Their offensive line is horrible. Have you seen Washington's offensive line? You think that Colts' offensive line was worse? I don't think so. I think they were better than what Carson Wentz is going to have. Carson Wentz is going to have the equivalent offensive line that everybody said he had no offensive line in Philadelphia. He had no offensive line. Well, he about to learn what a no offensive line in Philadelphia is going to look like, because he's going to be scrambling for his rest of life, because that offensive line in Washington, it's horrible.
Which means they already got the scapegoats in place.
Let me say this on that situation. When it comes, the last two games, I can admit that Carson Wentz was utterly shit on them last two games. I can admit that, but we can't go around acting like, okay, when he first started off the season, everybody and their mom was talking about this person was out for Indianapolis, and then when they finally get healthy, these receivers out or this defensive player out. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that's an excuse for him or none of that. But, like, if you look at it, he's never really had a full team until the back end of the season when he got COVID. I'm just saying, like, and then when you get COVID, because trust me, I done have people in my family, my girlfriend included, that had COVID. That shit takes a toll on your body. And he came back right at like a week later after that. So I'm saying, like, we can't. I just can't. I refuse to.
I don't think it's his physical style. I think that there is something mentally. His character. There's something wrong with his character. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, his weaknesses are mostly mental.
Literally, the Colts wanted to get rid of this guy. It's not because they felt like he was bad. He was good. He was pretty good for what he could do. There was something in the locker room where players were saying behind his back. Like, I believe the Colts don't like his character. His character. This is the second time where a team is wanting to get rid of him. Because
I have a community post of a few prominent Colts players liking certain tweets.
I mean, let's just be real though. I mentioned earlier, I think the talent, of course, it's there. It's just that when you look at it, 2017, when you look at 2017, right? He gets injured. He never looks the same again.
No, that's not true. In 2018, he versus the Colts.
He didn't look the same in 2018. He didn't have the same consistency.
Hold on. Because I remember 2018, he looked like Carson Wentz versus the Colts. He came back.
He didn't have the same consistency. Yes, the consistency wasn't there.
No, that's
the consistency starts to come after that week.
After that week,
starts to drop after that week.
After that week, there was something going on. But in the first game when he came back, you saw his mobility. Because I could go back and watch it where he looked like, okay, he looks like the exact same dude. I think it was the fact that he rushed himself too soon. And I don't think there's nothing really wrong with him. I think it's his mentality. His mentality, his mechanics have gotten so bad because he doesn't want to take the coaching. If he just sat there and say, my problem is me. I got to look at myself.
Like I said, recognizing the problem.
I think he would have a better year. I think that he would actually be able to be better than what he was. But it's always this person's fault, that person's fault, that person's fault. This is the reason why I did this. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. See, if I'm at a job, I can't blame anybody else but myself. If I screw up, it ain't his fault because it's your fault. You're supposed to be the guy that we hired. If you don't do your job, well, you're going to get fired. Well, I can't blame him for that. No, it's on me. You know what I'm saying? That's Carson Wentz blames everybody for his mistake. And I understand the Eagles didn't. The Eagles didn't give him.
He never could read defense.
Now hold on. I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna go because I gotta get ready to go, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this. You good, man? But I'm gonna say this. People like to try to compare Carson Wentz to the 2017 season, which I get. Trust me, I get. That was like remarkable. I get it. But 2019,
I thought we had a quarterback. Yeah,
2019 to me will always be his best year, to me, in my opinion, because he like homie said in the leather jacket. He said he blamed Carson Wentz for the Falcons game. You can't throw a better pass than that on Aguilar. With the Lions game, you can't throw a better pass than that was
I do agree. That was right on the money. I'm talking about how sluggish he looked early on. But that one to Aguilar,
but if you look at, I'm gonna put context to that game. If you start that game off, you think about it. Alshon and D-Jack go out in that game. They don't even play, matter of fact. So you gotta lean on J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, Mac Hollins, and then what's the name? Nelson Aguilar. You can win the game. You going back and forth with Atlanta, who got right there, like right here. Look, like right there. You got people like him out there on the field, and you got Nelson Aguilar, who Carson Wentz threw that football in stride. So the dude can walk it home, and he dropped it.
I remember Aguilar blamed the lights in the stadium for that.
Yeah, and then you got Ortega-Whiteside that year. Carson Wentz threw that football in the end zone. He dropped it.
Yeah, that should have easily been a catch.
Against the Patriots, he dropped it right in the breadbasket for Nelson Aguilar.
The Patriots one was the worst. The Patriots one was the worst one to me.
Nah, hell no. The Falcons one was worse because the Patriots one. I mean, you could say,
dude, Tom Brady scored 0 points in the first half.
Right, but like if you got to understand something though. As much as I hate Nelson Aguilar and give him like crap and stuff, let's be real though.
His Falcons drop was worse. I can agree with.
Can a lot of other receivers make that catch? Can a lot of other receivers make that catch?
Hold up. Nelson Aguilar was fucking trash. There's no defending that dude.
I'm not defending it. I'm not.
Let's know.
I'm just saying you can't literally blame him on every drop. The only drop. I mean, okay. I'll give you
the ball.
I'll give you the Falcons one, but the Patriots one I disagree with because the Patriots one he had the back of the end zone. Be real,
man. Are you serious? Do I have to go back to that play? He had the ball in his hands. All he had to do was go up and make the catch. It wasn't hard.
Yeah, he did not track that ball very well.
No, can we let's review the play?
Go up and he tried to do too much.
Can we review the play?
I'm not excusing that dude. That dude was horrible, man.
Can I say this? Can I say this and I'm gone? I'm gonna say this and I'm gone. And I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Who would you have right now at your starting receiver? Michael Pittman or Terry McLaurin?
McLaurin.
Pittman.
And guess who got him? I'm gone.
That's true.
Later, y'all.
That is very true, bro. That's a great statement.
Well, I mean, if you don't win with Terry McLaurin, then what are you going to say?
All right, bro. You have a great night, man.
You said what, bro? You said
if
what?
You don't win with Terry McLaurin, if Carson Wentz don't win with Terry McLaurin, then what are you going to say then?
You gotta build around them. You gotta build around them, man.
No. If he don't
just like with Jalen Hurts, the savior right now is Devontae Smith, but he can't do it all by himself. Dude
is done. He's not going to be the same. And I'm a big Carson Wentz. I was a big Carson.
Jalen, I'm not completely 100% on right now, but
I'm the biggest Carson Wentz fanboy you will probably ever find. But the dude is washed. He's not the same.
I personally don't think so because just like y'all like to bring stats up into it. Statistically, I'm not a stat guy, but statistically,
I use the eye
he was
test.
a top guy. Just like I heard you guys saying about Watson. I take Watson and all that. Watson's probably had some of the best stats, but didn't equivalent to shit in winning.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Wow, you agree with that? Look at that, Sam. Look at that.
Hey. All I gotta see is this video. I mean, shit, I know Big Play Slay don't like that.
Wait, which game was this from?
Oh, this was against the Jags.
Dude, that's one play, bro. Watch the other games, bro.
It's so funny, yo.
That's one play, bro. You gotta ride the man's. Come on, bro. You gonna ride off?
That didn't equivalent to winning. And that, like I said, people try to compare. People try to compare Carson Wentz to 2017.
You could definitely say in 2020 he was padding.
Yeah, but people want to take a season off Deshaun Watson. Like Deshaun Watson probably don't even move the same anymore.
All right, champ, I gotta head up, bro. You have a great night, man.
Even though Stafford was losing all those years with Detroit, but
yeah, but the stats look great though.
He's going to take the Watson criticism.
But the eye test shows that Stafford was starting to be used in a completely different way than he was used to those last few years.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Without that defense, I don't think Stafford wins that Super Bowl.
Yeah, you can make that case.
Stafford, I'm not a fan of Stafford. I really wasn't.
But hold on. You see, just the same way with Stafford, they hold him up on the higher pedestal.
Yeah, but Stafford to me is a better quarterback than Carson Wentz. Better quarterback.
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair,
if you like you just said, if I'm not saying Stafford a bad quarterback, I would never say that. But if you just like you just said, if you watch that Super Bowl, he was trying to get a game away. He threw 2 picks.
Yeah.
I say one bounced off. I say one bounced off a guy hand, but other than that, he threw 2 picks. He was trying to get that game away. Just like with Jimmy G. Like when Jimmy G played against the Cowboys in the playoffs. He tried to get that game away.
Dallas are a bunch of playoff chokers. We all know
agree.
Garoppolo's a championship choker.
Our O-line was banged up. I mean, Peters went out. Vata was our starter, left tackle starter. Johnson, I think, just came back after last year from getting suspended rookie year from 10-game suspension. You had no Jordan Hicks. We were literally banged up. Like the first injury I think was Darren Sproles.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Then I think it was Jason Peters.
He's always been injured since he was 16. I didn't want him back.
Dude, he's been injured. He's been injured since 2010.
But that's all.
He got injured in 2009 too. We had to rely on King Dunlap against Dallas.
This all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave too, so I can let y'all get back to it because I gotta go.
Don't risk your freedom. Don't risk your job over us, man.
Exactly.
This all I'm gonna say. People gonna pick on Carson because he ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not saying you guys because I know y'all. You know y'all feel how y'all feel. You know they gonna pick on him because they know he's not gonna say nothing. That's why.
He has thrown shade in the past.
I don't know.
But,
I haven't seen it all.
But it ain't no credible source though. It's just people hearsay. I'm the type of person. I got to get it from the horse's mouth myself. Like with AB, people talk about AB crazy. He'll say he not, but his actions prove it though.
Yeah.
I don't think AB's crazy. I think he's just a sports center brat. It's a big difference.
But you kind of get what I'm saying though. Like I mean, you know, people gonna say stuff.
If you go back and watch AB's college, he's always been like that. It's just he never had the fame like he had after the steal. Like he was always humbled, but then he started getting cocky. When you get cocky and you think you're above everybody.
Some people make the speculation that he was never the same after the Vontaze Burfict hit.
Yeah,
that's false, bro. Because if that was the case, the dude was able to win a championship with the Buccaneers, so he was fine enough to do that. So I don't want to hear all that BS. That's such a garbage.
Yeah, I don't necessarily believe that. We won't know it. We wouldn't know that for a fact until he was dead.
Yeah.
You still could do CAT scans on it. You still could do some CAT scans if you really want to be real.
But I'm gone. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. Y'all keep keep that thing going, man. You know, I gotta come in and support to my dog.
Thanks for coming on.
Oh yeah, y'all have a good one, man.
Hey, subscribe to Lynn D, by the way, man. If you haven't, do you still do YouTube?
No, man. I work so much, I ain't got time no more. I stopped it, man.
Wow. I know that feeling.
Mm-hmm. I stopped it, so I might do a video here and there now, but other than that, no. Officially, no.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to you, and thanks for stopping in.
Oh yeah, no problem, y'all. Later.
Peace out.
By the way, Eagles champ, check out your little share screen thingy.
Oh, did we get DK Metcalf?
No, the Aguilar drop.
I don't care about that. Like, I know what he fucking did. You got me hyped over Metcalf. I thought we were getting him. Come on.
That wasn't it. It wasn't gonna. If it was gonna happen, it would have happened earlier in the day.
No, I mean, Darius did get traded at 2:00 in the morning. Was the 3 or 2:00 a.m.? It was 2:00 a.m., right?
Yeah.
Still time. Eagles might make a trade during the night. I always hope.
I didn't know they could do that. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, Darius Slay. You remember Darius Slay got traded at 2 a.m.?
Oh, he did?
You could do that overnight. Yeah.
There was rumors that AB was getting traded during the Buffalo at 2. I think it was at 1 a.m. And he denied that.
Oh, yeah. There was rumors that he was traded to Buffalo and he called it fake news.
wasn't fake news. It was just the Steelers couldn't get a deal done.
No, AB to the Steelers. AB called it fake news and refused to go there.
Yeah, I know, but it wasn't fake news. It was going to happen. Damn, Von Miller's going back.
Von Miller's going back to Denver, so he just went to the Rams just to ring chase.
I think he wanted to play with elite quarterback. I mean, who wouldn't? Russell Wilson's over there.
That dude isn't even trying. That dude isn't even trying to hide that he's ring chasing at this point.
Yeah.
Although I've said that this is something I haven't brought up on the show, but I've brought up in past videos. But when people talk about being not the same as they used to be, you could almost make the case with Wilson, but who knows?
No, Wilson wanted to go because the fucking Seahawks are trash.
Well, he came back. He got injured and then he came back. It didn't look the same, but then he did pick it up toward the end.
He also doesn't like Pete Carroll.
I wouldn't either.
After that, when they don't run the ball with Marshawn Lynch.
That guy. I'm convinced that guy's an analytics nerd. Sound familiar?
He chooses gum. That's his highlight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, 9:46. Oh, we've been going for hours. Shit. Let's start it out. Let's end it with a nice DK Metcalf highlights. You know, just to get the pump. No, I don't want to show it.
No, you can't do it. You've already put yourself at risk with the 15-second vid. I did that with the Chief Keith Finetto Eagles fans watching Wentz blow the Colts season while they go to the playoffs after getting a first-round pick for him, and it shows them all dancing in the locker room. It shows the team all dancing in the locker room.
I mean, shit, if I'm Val Miller, I'm going somewhere where the rings are going to be hot. Why would I go to a team that's not rebuilding? I mean,
you know who was a ring chaser in the 2 years prior?
Tom
McCoy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Shady McCoy. That's perfect.
Oh yeah, he was a master ring chaser.
I would also
he got 2 rings by doing that before ultimately retiring with the Eagles.
I could also say Odell was too.
You can make that case.
Because let's think about it, like the basketball started all that ring chasing too.
Robert
Ory. Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, and Karl Malone. It's still criminal as hell that we lost to the Detroit Pistons that year. That was the crime of the century.
Charles Barkley when he went to the Suns and the Rockets.
Yeah. What, Barkley was a Rocket at one point?
Yes, he was at the very latest of his career.
Yeah, I mean, Hakeem Olajuwon wasn't there anymore.
Yes, he was. He was still there when he got there.
I don't know shit about basketball, so you talking in just makes me more jealous. Hey,
yeah, Charles Barkley's another guy that a certain team dropped the ball on.
Yeah.
With their bad drafting.
Yep.
Damn, the Commanders had 33 million cap space. Carson Wentz counts for 28 million.
Damn.
Oh, they're only going to have 5 million left.
Ugh.
Look at all the Commander fans so upset about Carson Wentz coming.
By the way,
are they angry?
They're picking up that Carson.
They should be.
Yeah.
They're picking up the gingivitis contract.
I mean, I respect. I mean, I don't want to bash the guy after he left, and I'm not going to. I respect the guy's opinion, but come on. You
can put the
I apply the eye test, and the eye test shows that he still cannot read a defense, and his field vision was only terrible. How many times did you see a guy wide open and he wasn't even looking in that direction?
Yeah.
Like, say, guys like I remember when Nick Foles. We talk about the 2019. What about the 2018 when Nick Foles did the same thing? And during the commentary of that Rams game that year, they did an interview. They talked about an interview with him saying he had that point guard mentality where he spread the ball around. I don't know. He might wear number 11 again. Unless somebody already has it.
No, I don't know if they have it. He might. I don't give a damn if he wears number 11, number 12, number 14. It's not my problem anymore.
Yeah.
Trying to make it bigger. How the fuck you make it bigger?
QBs that wear number 2 usually don't pan out. The exception being Matt Ryan, but he was responsible for taking an unnecessary sack on a 3rd down that knocked him out of field goal range.
Oh, shit.
Terry McLaurin didn't even want him? This is hilarious. He said, we went from Russell Wilson to Deshaun Watson to Carson fucking gingivitis. I'm so done with football.
Wait.
That's what he said on his Twitter in response to
Are you sure about that?
Are you fucking kidding me? No, this can't be real life. Yeah, he tweeted that.
If he said, "Nah, this can't be real life," he could have meant that in an optimistic way too.
I think he's gone now.
And this lady, our hero here, she said this could be great for the Eagles. They'll be catching passes from gingivitis again.
Yeah, if our defense wasn't playing receivers 15 yards off.
Now you're in a good moment, man.
We were also terrible at getting interceptions as well.
Yeah, we were always terrible at getting interceptions.
Damn, I'm talking like Carson Wentz. Sorry.
We were always terrible at that. The last time we were good at that was 2010.
Well, this guy will help us, our defense, get interceptions for sure.
Let's see if I can make it bigger. Hold on.
That's what she said.
All right, let's see if we can make it bigger. Just set it to
pause.
Hey, I will ban you off that chat, man. You better chill out. I'm playing. See if it came through. Is that better? Is that bigger?
All right, hold on. Fuck. It's a little
Give me
bigger.
that.
Give me that.
Commanders football. Are you fucking no? That JP.
I'd make it bigger a little bit. Carson Wentz is the first quarterback to be traded consecutive seasons since Sam Bradford. Oh God!
That must be for
so he's the new Sam Bradford.
So that must mean for starting.
No joke.
That must mean for
he's the new Sam Bradford. And not to mention, their playing styles are almost identical when you really think about it.
That must mean for starting.
Oh my God! Hold up, where you hide it? I found an article. You know, I said that someone said that. Look at it. Look at this. Look at. Oh, we're gonna get the Eagle drama now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my God.
A report
Read it
by
out.
says that Carson voiced displeasure with the Eagles' success to other injured players during the 2017 Super Bowl run. So
Who's
not
the
just
source?
this year.
What's his name?
Jeff McLean.
He's a bitch. By the way, he blocked me on Twitter.
What'd you say to him, man?
He probably called him.
I think I called him a clickbaiting bitch or something. I don't remember.
Well, I mean,
I was like saying, "Learn to take criticism, you fucking pussy." I think I've also said that to him.
Oh, mommy, what should I do? Block him.
Eagles expect to lose cornerback Steven Nelson in free agency.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. That's all right. He's replaceable.
Yeah. Unlike Beyonce.
Shut up with Beyonce, man. She ain't gonna date you.
Oh.
I wonder if all 27 of her writers could be replaceable.
You must not know about me. You must not know about me.
The fuck are you doing?
Beatboxing.
I'll take Sauce in the draft. He's a stud.
Sauce?
Okay, let's.
Not the one you put on your hot wings.
On the phone with him right now. Stay
Oh, you
on
mean
the
like
phone.
this?
Yes.
What the hell is that?
I guess they're trying to bring someone in.
I'm sorry, but if Carson is really this QB that we all tried to make him out to be, the Rams don't make the Super Bowl ever. I'm sorry, period, point blank. And that's a
Which
hill I'm
makes
going to
you
die
happy
on.
because you don't like LA.
Oh, speaking of Ben Simmons, look at this tweet because it reminds me of Carson Wentz. Did you see this one? Wait for it.
Fuck.
Bruh.
You come through?
Hold up. Patience, Iago.
Okay, Diego from Dorsfleur. Yes, I would take Gardner. I'd take Sauce Gardner in a heartbeat. He's a monster.
That's his name. By the way, who
No,
the
it's
fuck
not
named
his
your
real.
kid Sauce?
His real name is not Sauce. I think it's something else. But he just calls it.
It's a nickname.
Yep.
Because he probably spreads around the field, so that makes sense.
No, not that. You. Ben Simmons, the one I just posted.
Oh.
The one where he tweeted out Carson Wentz and said, "You're gonna learn from Carson Wentz."
Oh. Oh.
Read it, because I don't think they can see it.
Ben Simmons says he can learn from how Eagles quarterback Gingivitis is level-headed and calm.
Oh, you mean like having no hustle to his game?
Or just really racing.
You smell that?
I smell pussy.
I smell pussy. Is that you, Irv? I smell pussy. Is that you, Ja? I smell pussy. Y'all motherfuckers is pussy. That shit funny to me.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to figure out anything else. What is that?
He never was that dude. Ever.
No, he was. He was never like that.
If he's this guy that we've all made him out to be over the years, the Rams don't make the Super Bowl ever. They don't sniff it.
Girl, you know when you climb on top.
I am starting to pay attention to the NBA again, but Ben Simmons has got to be the biggest bitch in the NBA. It's not even close. It doesn't even come close. I knew it was even worse. It was even worse when he got butthurt over Shaq calling him out publicly when he was saying, I respect Joel Embiid because he listens to my criticisms all the time and he's willing to learn. He's willing to take it, unlike his soft partner. And as a result, hearing some of those criticisms actually makes Joel a better player because he's starting to attack the basket more. He's developing a mid-range fall away.
And Ben Simmons is starting to file a grievance on the Sixers. Really, he is.
Someone please.
So he's really blaming the fans for the reason why he's in this bad mental state.
Dude, I swear, my niece cries less than this dude. Oh, my niece was a massive crier in her early months, but not to the level of this guy.
Isn't she like 4 or 5 now?
She's actually 11 months old now.
Oh, nice.
My nephew is 5 months.
That's who I'm confusing it with.
Yeah, I do plan to see one of them next week. I haven't gotten around to it because I've been busy working.
So what's with you saying that assists don't matter? We definitely have to have a talk about this.
They're an overrated stat, and they're definitely inflated. If I said that they didn't really matter, no. They definitely matter when it comes to the passing aspect of it does, but the official stat really doesn't. Because although there are some, you also have to keep in mind that the NBA has been relaxing the way they've been scoring assists for years. An assist is a pass that directly leads to a shot. That's its actual definition. But sometimes there have been scoring assists where it passes to a guy and then he goes and drives to the basket, or where dude passes to Joel Embiid and then he takes like 8 steps and then hits a fall away jumper. There are two. You got to classify them in like 5 different categories. That's not an assist, which is what I was just talking about. There's assists in transition. There's quality assists, which means you draw a defender away. Like a defender drew away from it, where the guy with the ball carrier, the ball handler drew a defender away from Embiid, and then the pass got led to Embiid and got to the bucket. That's called a quality one, where he draws a defender. And then there's teammates did the work assist, where you're just there with the you're just moving with the basketball, and then there's you got a guy cutting into the basket, and there's a guy doing a simple screen or a set play, or provide the simple feed. I believe that. No, wait, I think that's actually 4 categories. That's not an assist, the assist in transition, quality assist, and the teammates did the work. At least most of them are either teammates did the work or that's not an assist.
Do you know you don't have to mute someone to actually mute someone? I just found that out. Because you know how people say, well, your volume is down. No, they can actually turn you off without muting you. I just found that out. That's crazy. That's crazy. I just found that out. Watch, ready? I'll turn myself down. Watch, ready? It's insane. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you about that, but I just found that out because people used to say that all the time, and I'm like, yo, really? Well, watch, ready? So I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Myself, but like for example, where you hiding? Try to talk now. Oh wait. Where you hiding? Talk now.
Okay, I'm talking right now.
I can hear him.
Can you hear me? Where you hiding?
You can hear him, right? Okay, now I can't hear him.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I just can't hear him if he's even saying anything.
Yes. When you're the host, you can mute anybody you want to, including yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I'm not muting you. I'm turning down your volume.
Right. You can also do that because you're the host.
Control their volume.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. I'm not going to do that. But there's no good news. The Bears are interested in DK Metcalf.
Why the hell would he want to go to that shithole?
What quarterback's going to throw to him?
And DK Metcalf is interested because he wanted to be drafted there, supposedly.
Justin Fields? I mean, what quarterback is going to throw to him?
Justin Fields.
That's worse than Drew Lock.
You don't like Justin Fields?
No. As far as Buckeyes quarterbacks go, I do not like them in the pros.
Yeah, they usually never work out in the pros.
He was pretty good in his rookie year.
It reminds me of Penn. You know what that reminds me of? Penn State running backs.
Yeah.
Penn State running backs always fizzle out.
So you didn't like the Miles Sanders pick?
Or USC wide
I did at first, but I'm sorry, he's overrated as hell. He has a horrible run selection. Like it's like, what are you doing? Work for the better whole.
That's what I say.
He dances around way too much.
USC wide receivers don't pan out either.
No, they don't. Oh, and here's another one. Houston quarterbacks.
That was a good joke.
Andre Ware, David Klingler, Kevin Cobb.
Yeah. At least we got a little stint of Kevin Cobb. Even the Cardinals did.
Yeah, even though they sucked with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we somehow made him look good because we had bum corners at the time. Bust corners too.
Nami Asua.
Yeah, and Rogers Kamari.
Late Allen.
I'm choking like Carson Wentz. Sorry.
Oh yeah, he does. If you did, you'd be falling on the floor, kind of like Squidward.
Right. It definitely looked like you got the virus like him, though.
Shut up. I was hanging out with too much Washington fans on my channel.
Oh boy.
Little Washington coughs, I call them. The Nova team.
We're the only team they care about giving the virus to.
I think they should be called the Washington landfills because their fucking stadium's a landfill. But
it is. Or the Washington Reptilians.
Or the sewer rat. The sewer rat.
Because that's because reptilians is a term we refer to corrupt world leaders.
No, we call that Dallas Cowboys.
No, they're the chokers.
Really? Oh, I thought that was the I thought that was the Vikings. But okay.
No, no. To me, they'll always be the purple faggots.
I wonder how the 90-year-old lady's still doing after the horrible.
Oh yeah, I remember the fuck Millie movement.
I
thought she was 100. I thought she's got to be over 100 right now.
She's only 96.
Will the Vikings ever win a Super Bowl?
No.
No.
The fans don't deserve it.
Good.
No.
Will the Vikings ever win a Super Bowl? Let's think.
They had 4 opportunities already. And I think Fran Tarkenton even once exaggerated the minimal number of yards that they scored that they had against the Steelers.
Oh, this is so peaceful. I'm done. No, I think I read that one. Yeah, because I was gonna. Yeah, we got two people watching. Y'all the best.
Still alive?
Huh?
Damn. France Harkins is still alive.
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, I know he is. And here's the thing. He's
I'm
actually
talking about
considered. He's to me. No, he's in the top 3 championship chokers of all time, ahead of Donovan, behind Jim Kelly, maybe ahead. I don't know. The top to me, the top 3 championship chokers are Donovan McNabb, Jim Kelly, and Franz Harkington.
You gotta put Matt Ryan.
You could probably lower Jim Kelly.
Brett Favre is somewhere up there.
Yeah, but Brett Favre actually has a championship ring.
Yeah.
So that lowers him. When it comes to being a championship choker, people give it boggles my mind that people give Peyton Manning more shit for that than they give Donovan.
I wouldn't be surprised if Josh.
You didn't put Matt Ryan in there. Why not?
Josh Allen.
Because yeah, you could definitely throw him in there because he's only played He's only lost 1 conference title and 1 Super Bowl. McNabb had lost 4 conference championships and 1 Super Bowl.
Don't be surprised if we see Josh Allen on that list too.
Josh Allen? Yeah,
Lamar
you could put him on that.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson's a playoff choker. That's lower than a championship choker. He's a playoff choker.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can safely throw Dak in that category as well. Playoff choker.
Oh hell yeah! Kirk Cousins, while you at it.
Oh yeah, but he's mainly a primetime choker.
Yeah, he's the white.
He's never. I don't think he's ever won a primetime game.
No.
He has a couple times. That's it.
I thought he was 0-5 in primetime games all time, or it was a specific night.
It was broken at one point. I think he only has a couple.
Ah.
The black.
Yeah,
The black Cousins.
The what?
Yes. The Blacker Cousins.
That would be if Amari Cooper actually called him that. That'd be hilarious.
You want to show the article? Did you see the article? Did you see the article, Big D?
No, I did not see it. But
you want to show him the article?
I thought it was a series of messages.
You want to show him the article?
Yeah, hold on a sec. I did show it earlier. But
if that's actually true, that is hilarious.
You might have did say it. I ain't gonna lie.
It probably wouldn't be surprised. I heard that Derek Carr used to cuss him out. Derek Carr used to cut. Either he cussed Carr out or Carr cussed him out for running the wrong route.
You gotta even make that bigger. Hold on, man.
Reportedly,
everything, bro.
Reportedly, Cowboys and Amari Cooper and Dak Bortles got into a verbal confrontation after the playoff loss to the 49ers. Cooper referred to Bortles as a black Kirk Cousins in a meeting, which sent the Cowboys QB into a fury.
I don't know many Cowboys beat writers, so I don't know who would be credible and who wouldn't be. As far as Philly, I mean, I think I can name a few.
Sal Palantonio,
Jason LaCanfora.
Back to the show. What were we saying?
As far as the Cowboys, probably Ed Werder.
Who?
Ed Werder.
Yeah, he's talking about Cowboys beat writers. I don't know that many of them.
Yeah, he's probably the only.
And many of them are in the clickbait business.
Damn, Cool Cat is sick. Oh shit. Cool Cat is sick, unfortunately. Crazy.
Yeah, that would be icing on a cake. By the way, I'm making another one. The fact that that turmoil is already starting after choking in the playoffs again.
Hey, yo, Cool Cat, gazoon tight and then resume flight.
Cool Cat is sick, fortunately.
Yeah.
Drink some herbal teas. They're good.
That's weird.
Blow your nose off, gazoon tight and then resume flight.
Do not ever rap again, or I'm gonna ban you off the fucking stream.
I'll just rage quit.
Can I do this? Can I do this? Ow, ow.
No.
No, I was almost thinking about rapping like Tech 9, but that would have been impossible.
What? I can't hear you. I love having fun. I'm sorry about that. That was rude. What were you saying?
Which one of us were we talking about?
Tech 9.
I don't know, man. I'm just waiting for the Eagles.
I was going to try to rap like him, but nah. That would be impossible.
I can't wait for the Eagles to make a move, get Metcalf in Philly if Howard Rosen gets off his ass and stop being Philly.
Well, keep jerking off because it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it would not surprise me if they.
You're the same dude who said I'm going to Lily on my conversation on Messenger. You told me you were going to jerk off Lily, and I had to go. Go sit down. Where you hiding? Put your blue cap back on your head, like my famous words.
At least you don't tweet publicly about that.
Weirdo. This weirdo Lily told me he was jerking off. That's why he had to go. Man, who the fuck says that?
EDP.
Where you hiding? I know you ain't doing no funky businesses over there, right? Do we have to get a private investigator? Like how? Do we have to get Howie Roseman to get a private investigator over there?
I bet $1,500 that I did.
You don't got that, so hush. No, I don't know.
Is that shade thrown? Is that shade thrown at Calvin Ridley?
Yes.
Yep. It might be a shitty throw to Jalen Reagor. Did you hear Eagle fans want to get rid of him so bad they thought they were trying to get him? They were trying to say he's gambling too.
Yeah, he kind of was.
No. These Eagle fans say no. Reagor offered me $5, $5 this, that. I'm like, damn.
And one of them said, "I'm not
you know
even a
bookie."
about
where you're hiding, right?
Yeah, I
one
do.
Of them said, one of them was like, "I'm not even a bookie."
Reagor's absolutely. I think he gambled.
Yeah, me too. Just
I think he gambled. I can also say that maybe Gerald Barnett gambled too.
As far as I'm concerned, players betting on their own sports leagues has always been illegal. Ask Pete Rose.
Now,
which is why he's going to get inducted posthumously, if at all.
Not all wins are going to be double digit. I know we've been a norm of that here lately, but it feels good to win one like this, right? Yeah!
Now, however, it's not illegal to gamble on another sport, but you can't.
No, you just can't do it on your own sport.
Right.
It's the reason why Pete Rose is going to get inducted posthumously, if at all.
Yeah, posthumously.
How is it that Tom Brady don't get suspended, but it really does for gambling?
Brady got suspended.
Not for
he got suspended.
Not for the whole year.
For 4 measly games.
Yeah. Nah, because he was because cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-chingery.
Money, oh money, how I want be.
Yeah, the leagues No, he was way too valuable of an asset for the to the league.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look,
I mean, if you have a big reputation built up, you're going to get some protection from the league. I mean, going to another one. Look at all the shit LeBron James got away with over the years.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about basketball. I could care less, but I understand. LeBron's a bitch. I don't like him at all.
If the commissioner likes you, he's going to slobber down on your, you know what?
Yeah.
You mean slobber down all the way to like for real?
Yes.
And besides, it's probably a longer process to just suspend him for longer because he probably didn't have time for that because he was too busy counting all the money he was making for him.
Or maybe he was the prostitute to Roger Goodell.
One way or the other. Hey, it can go both ways.
Pause.
Whoa. Now we're going a little deeper, man. All right.
No pause.
Yeah, a little all right.
You just walked right into that.
I'll walk right out of it too.
Yeah, you tried. Then you're committed.
Where you hiding? I'll come over this on this phone and slap you. Play on me. I can't go through the phone. I was trying to reach my hand into you, and I was trying to reach my hand and slap you, but I couldn't.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to walk 1,000 miles.
Maybe one of these times, I'd come over there
and
I'd hit you with my ring hand.
Like, when all 1,000 miles, I know me so
I can see you tonight. I love that scene from White Chicks where Terry Crews was like, "How did you know? I love this song." Because Marlon Wayne's
a fucking movie, man. That's my movie.
Girl.
Money Talks, man.
He put that song in just to make him uncomfortable. to try to torture him, and it backfired horrifically.
Yes, it did.
And that's what you call a Howie move.
Yes, sir.
But there's no way Howie would eat all those ribs.
No. He's the type of person that will have to cut his ribs in small pieces.
No, or get the boneless shits.
Yeah.
To be honest, even though the truth is, bone-in meats are typically better, and here's why. That's where all the flavor lives.
Yes, sir.
The bone is a source of flavor.
I second that emotion.
Oh, I wait. Wasn't there a Baltimore
my favorite bone-in meat is ribs.
Yeah, no question about that.
Ribs,
if they're cooked correctly, they are the most tender, delicious meats I have ever eaten.
Oh, yeah, and here's the thing. Even after you put them in the fridge and reheat them, they still fall off the bone.
Oh, my goodness. That is sexy.
Yeah, they would have been better if I got my own barbecue sauce recipe, but I will. I haven't made it yet.
Make your own barbecue sauce instead of buying the cheap ones that taste worse from Walmart. Make your own sauce.
No, I'm actually using Stubbs in the meantime. It's pretty good, but I'm going to create my own because I want to.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Oh yeah, the best way is to either make your own, or when getting the store-bought ones, the best ones to go are either Sweet Baby Ray's or Stubbs.
Oh, make sure your sauce has cornstarch in it.
What, you got to put cornstarch in the sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. Does it depend on like the style where you have to? Do some styles have starch in it, or some just don't?
Some do. I use it for my sauce for my ox.
Mine's going to be Kansas City style based. I mean, the next time the Eagles play the Chiefs, I'm probably gonna bring that up. I'm probably gonna bring up Kansas City ribs.
Yeah, I need to make a trip to Kansas City one day. Again,
I've had Kansas City style barbecue sauce. It is good as hell. Even though probably going to be considered sacrilege when I one day move to South Carolina, because then I'm going to have to start getting used to the more mustardy blends that are popular there.
That would mean you only live 5 hours from me.
Yeah, instead of the usual 8, which is how long it takes to get from my place to Vermont, which is where I had family.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So anyway, hey, it was fun talking to y'all. We got to do this more often. Let's get this podcast back to what it used to be. Big D, it was nice coming back, man. Are you still going to be on the podcast, or you come once in a while?
I usually come whenever you're on. Pause. But I usually try to host my own shows, and I was looking forward to. I really enjoyed doing the show that I had with him and Sleeta. Or Sleeta showed up the belts. That was such an entertaining show, and I knew it was going to be.
Or with
me and Sports Live are actually going to be live again Friday afternoon.
Yeah, I won't be at work, so hey,
I'll be asleep.
But great show, guys.
All right,
it's always flag was fly, and enjoy your new QB Commanders. No, that wasn't Matt Ryan. That wasn't Matt Ryan. That was Carson Wentz.